Welcome into Cutlery Corner Network. I'm Todd Boone. I hope everyone had a nice Father's Day, all the fathers out there, as good as it can be. I enjoyed mine with my kids, but now I got grandkids. And it was good. It didn't rain. So that's a good day, but seriously, I hope everybody enjoyed and had a good Father's Day. We're going to be spinning the wheel. Those of you that order an item, any item at all, if you hear me announce your name, if I call your name out, well, before this hour comes to a close, about 59 minutes from now, I'll be spinning the wheel. Whatever it lands on, one of those 16 items, it's got to land somewhere. Those of you that heard your name, that item's going to be placed in your order, and it's not going to cost you one single penny. We've got a giveaway that we're going to be doing for August the 7th. All right, and this is a one customer, one person is going to win, receive the Stoeger brand 22 caliber pellet rifle. It's a good one too. Stoeger, an affiliate of Beretta Firearms, Benelli Firearms, a 4x32x40 tactical dot scope to Picatinny rail. Gas ram technology in the piston. I have the 177 caliber, and I like it immensely, folks. It's good stuff. And you're going to have some noise reduction. It's a S2 suppressor, but it's still going to make some noise. You know, it's not like a silencer or anything like that. But they're really good air rifles, pellet guns, 22 caliber. You'll be hitting about 1,000 to 1,200 feet per second. With the pellet, depending on whether you use lead or alloy. So register at cutlerycorner.net. And August the 2nd, we're going to draw a name, and we'll be announcing the winner on that show, and it's going to be here before you know it. August the 2nd. I think we sold those for originally $200, then we had a sale on them last year, $178 or somewhere in that general vicinity, but somebody's going to receive that one absolutely free. So we've got that. August the 2nd, we're going to be doing the wheel on this show. And our first item coming up is going to be, we sold out of all of our woos there, Drew? Well, I'll just walk over here to the first item since there we go, right there. You like playing follow the leader there, don't you? Chip away clearance, 102251, $37. These are old school patterns that have been brought back. Only they have been upgraded with a hand-carved bone. Now look at those two knives. Those are two good-looking blades. That's a banana bone or a yellowish bone. Then they do some jigging in one, carving in the other. They're both going to have blood grooves, front and back. They're going to be coming to you in a 420 high carbon stainless steel, multiple wood spacers, brass pommel, brass guard, one of them's a T-guard kind of, and then two top of the line, double stitched leather sheaths. And as a special price, that's what chip away clearance references to, it means special, only $37 for those two exact ones. That's the pair of them at that special $37 price tag when you order 102251. By the way, we're going to be having some case knives. A lot of case knives are going to be coming up for you this weekend, so you don't want to miss it. Did I tell everybody Happy Father's Day? Drew, did you get all your kids over at the house? Huh? How many did you say you had that you know about? Trump 2020 on the Barlow with the Liberty Bell and a Rockwell-tested 440 high carbon stainless steel blade. We have smooth bone, red bone, and blue bone. Only $16.87 on the 102188. Well, I tell you what, he came out with a re-election campaign. He started off with some fireworks, didn't he? Big old speech that he had. Got a couple of other Trump items, what we have left. We're going to be airing right now at this moment. Now, they may be working on some of these as we speak or throughout the rest of, next couple of days. But we only have 30 at this very moment that we can take orders on ready to ship at that $16.87. They've been buying that Trump merchandise up, folks. That's 102, 188 on the Barlow pattern. And it really goes good with the Liberty Bell and all that good stuff. Here's a Jim's pick, because all the other ones seem to be going, moving out the door. 102332. I think we actually had this one time, didn't we? All right. This is just a chip away knife that looks good. It's got a very unique handle. You have the brown packle wood. You have a silver wood inset. It's full tang. It's also going to have a really, really nice, sleek, almost like a Tennessee, Texas, or Arkansas toothpick blade. It's going to have a heavy, heavy brass guard. Well, and basically there is your money in the embossed leather sheath from Chipaway. $12.88. First come, first serve. That's $45 retail. So $45 retail Chipaway that he has selected, and I don't blame him for bringing that one back for only $12.88. Over 12 inches in length on that one. This is going to be the Silver Horse Stoneworks Showcase. 25, 25, and 25. That makes you $75. Turquoise and pearl, custom file work. I mean, you got a little bit of everything on that one. Here we go, Drew. Let me give the Happy Father's Day thing back to you. They were in the, I think they averaged about $34 to $37. It was just depending on, the Trapper was around 50 bucks. There you go. Thank you so very much. I don't believe we'll be needing that one anymore. Look at that lock blade. Starburst engraved bolsters, front and back. The back of the blades have been filed. The back springs are filed. You're going to have first production run. Excuse me, the back of the blades aren't filed on these particular ones. But they really beefed up the channel inlay of pearl. It's about 3 times the width as most normal ones. Good, nice looking lock blade there. The Trapper and the Stockman with a red graphic special at $25 a piece, or only $75. 1020 61 at that $75 price tag. That's pocket jewelry that you just saw there. Our add to order, since our woo is gone, I can't call this one a woo 2, so we just call this a woo. This is a woo add to. 16-inch hollow-handled survival knife with the emergency survival kit. You know, your hooks, line, sinker, you have a little water windproof matches. Might be even a little needle and thread. Didn't you? Y'all used it, didn't you, on Chase? Did anybody tell the story about the axe throwing to our customers? Yeah, I'm sure they did. Compass and a touch-up field stone. 16 inches, OD drab. Green military finish on the handle, and a sawback, and it's a large one at 16 inches, folks, at a special price tag of only $16.25. That's all that big old knife's going to cost you when you add it to an order. So basically, you might be purchasing the Trump Barlow, which, by the way, at the moment in time was very low, or Jim's pick. You can add one of these gargantuan fixed blades and pay only $16.25 as a special, which I think this will be the last live show that we'll be doing that special on. 102-239 as our add to order. Look at this beauty. Now, I don't think that there are a great deal of this item left. Let's see what we've got coming up. 4 collars, 4 orders, and some stainless steel Damascus on a 4-inch, very, very sleek executive frame. There we go. That is lava rock, turquoise, pearl, and some bronze. Is that not just beautiful? That's Damascus. Is stainless steel. All right, there's not any carbon steel. Well, it's all carbon, but it has stainless in it. And that's not anything that's brand new. Stainless Damascus has been around for a while. It's just not used very often. I remember when it first came out, It had a little run on it. People bought it, but you just don't find a lot of people that are producing the stainless Damascus any longer. But that looks good, because I wouldn't want that knife blade to rust, not on a handle like that. Just incredible. $145. 4 orders, folks. 102205 from Santa Fe Stoneworks. Judson Anderson, who is located in Pennsylvania. Judson Anderson, congratulations. You're going to be a wheel winner. We go to spinning the wheel about 49 minutes from now. This is $120. So the lava rock, the pearl, the bronze, and the turquoise, $145, 4 orders. And, well, we have exactly 4 of this one also. Look at that beautiful mammoth ivory right there. And the mother of pearl with the jet onyx, black stone, and also it will be, oh, look at that. It will be done as well as some very, very high quality, high caliber, surgical stainless Damascus steel. So we had 4 of the exotic gemstone at $145, and we only have 4 of this particular one for the time being. You also get a little info card on the old woolly mammoth. Those are the only 2 we have left, Drew. Those are the last 2 we have, folks. The only 2 that I'll have available for you in the show that I saw. 102216. 102205 was the exotic gemstone. Sling blade, the Coyote, which has been a top performer. Really good looking G10. Goes good with those Hen and Rooster fixed blades, doesn't it, Drew? You know what, Hen and Rooster fixed blade has a handle just like that? That is going to be done in an 8 CR13 MOV surgical stainless steel. Look at this blade. I got to pick this one up. Sorry about that. Yeah. Usually like to pick I pick the Coyote up every single time I can't help myself. And it's not assisted opening. I got to watch it so I don't get cut, though. There's your trigger. There's no assisted mechanism because it doesn't need one. Check that dude out right there now. 18 polished, highly polished ball bearings. Pivot that blade open and closed. I'm going to be touching the Red Fox. It's going to be coming up next too in the G10. And it has a 3-stage tempering process where the final stage electronically, through electricity, basically removes the remaining impurities that are left. So you end up with pretty much straight up 8CR13. Stainless. You're going to have some spare parts that come with each one of them. So you have a spare pocket clip. By the way, it's some really nice packaging also. See, this one has a different tension setting adjustment. Listen, that's how it's supposed to sound, just like that. And you're going to have more of kind of like a sheep foot style utility working blades made to use. You can apply a lot of pressure to that knife. Got a little oil on the blade. It's stainless, not stain-free. Yours will have oil on it as well. The G10, which is the brother to a linen micarta, the way they've done it, checkerized on that one's going to give you one heck of a grip. They have polished the inside liners. They really made it look good. That can be wore vertical or horizontal. It can be wore on the small of your back, if that's what you prefer. And the pocket clip will come with an additional one, as well as some parts. Pro Aleia quality in either one of them, just depending on whatever your preference is, at $82.50, whichever blade design that you like. The Coyote's been hot, folks. Deal of the daytime, this is done in Stagolon with 3CR13. That's on the Sharps fixed blade, but there are 2 fixed blades in this deal of the day. They're only $9 a piece. So you've got that awesome Sharps. You have a Steel Warrior. That's the smaller drop point right above it. That'll be done in a 440 high carbon stainless steel. That's bone stag resin. Now, pieces of stag that were used, and basically, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, it had been considered, waste. You just throw it away. Well, you don't throw any of the stag away any longer. They grind it. They take leftover whatever bone that they're using. They grind it, put it in the resin, and then it goes into a mold. So you have real stag, real bone, and bone stag resin. Steel Warriors are going to be identical to the fixed blade that I just mentioned as far as the handle is concerned. And you will be receiving the Cuda lot blade, the full-size trapper, and the premium Stockman. So Sharp's Cutlery fixed blade, Steel Warrior fixed blade. 3 absolutely awesome Steel Warrior pocket knives, all 5 of those as a deal of the day at a special $45 price tag. Only $45, folks. Grab up those gym picks. It looks like they're already moving out the door. Over a 12-inch leather sheath, cool-looking chip-away fixed blade knife for $12.88. That'll be Jim's. Well, now, he had that one before, and I guess some more of them came in, so I'm still going to stick with, I won't count that as a new Jim's pick. How about that? That's the Diamondback. Diamondback basically is on the same frame pattern as a 75 pattern case XX. The largest of the large to carry 3-blade Stockmans. Look at the deer stag on that knife, folks. All blades are tang stamped front and back of each one of the blades. Your Buck Creek shield, stag exceptional because it's been hand selected. It's not an often shown item, as any of the Buck Creeks are, because there are never a great deal of them. A couple of times a year, it's about the extent of what we receive in the Buck Creek line. But if you want a big, heavy-duty carrying Stockman in deer stag, which is turned into one of the #1 most purchased handle materials the last year, well, you're looking at one. Oh, that's a good showpiece. Mirror polishing on it. Look how flashy that knife is. And the antler, well, it speaks for itself. $62.87 is what that tremendous Buck Creek will cost you. Not anywhere near the retail. And I can't get over this price. All right, National Rifle Association. This is the Deep Woods NRA. NRA Deep Woods. Deep Woods was what was referenced to the name. That's the name of the pattern of the knife. This is just a brute. I mean, it may not be the largest knife lengthwise that we have ever offered, but whatever it's short on length, it makes up for in backbone. Look at that. Thank you so much, Drew. Look at the spine in that knife. Finger groove, they actually bolted the handles on. Don't tread on me. National Rifle Association, a $53 retail. That there's a special being placed on it to the likes you don't see very often. It's going to come clam packed, but that's all right. $13.75. I can't believe that there are any of these left. As a matter of fact, I didn't know that there were any of them left. $13.75, and all license are paid. It's a contract between the National Rifle Association and Frost Cutlery. It's a heck of a knife, folks, and some really nice patriotic packaging as well on the Deep Woods Skinner. This is going to be at $78.50, 102060 in the Silver Horse Stoneworks. It's called the Showdown at $78.50. You're going to have an old-fashioned tapered cigar whittler. Now, this is going to match the sale that we had on the Trapper, the Lot Blade, and the Stockman just a while ago. These are less than $20. You got some smaller frames, but that's all right. Old-fashioned tapered cigar whittler. That is going to be a peanut. You'll also be receiving the toothpick, as well as a single bolster saddle horn trapper. You have the matching starburst or sunburst in the nickel silver as the previous 3, and that's about the whole set. There might be one more pattern, but that would be, if they bought the previous 3, the big knives at $75, yeah, that would be 7, huh? Yeah, there might be 1 or 2 more patterns, but they're not going to be a lot. But anyway, only $19.63, folks. Another tremendous sale. What you see on the front side of the handle is also on the reverse side. Some of the beautiful, beautiful saltwater mother of pearl. Oh, no, 102060. We're spinning the wheel for those of you that are just joining us. And that's what we do a lot on this midweek show. We like giving stuff away. Case knives will be pretty dominant this coming weekend, folks. We'll be doing a lot of new case knives be coming your way. The Throne Keepers, 59480. You know, these continue. There's no stopping these. People like this item, and I don't blame them. I mean, they look cool. Plus, I guess it gives you a reference to the very, very popular HBO Super Popular special, because I've watched every single one of those episodes, The Game of Thrones. As a matter of fact, Sean Fields helped me out a great deal with the big old block set there, didn't you, Sean Fields? Did a good job on it, too. $12 and a quarter a piece. Now, these are large frame, going to be about 5 inches. And then you have the guard and their assisted opening. The guard's the trigger mechanism. Red and silver and black and silver. On the Throne Keepers at only $24.50, $594, 8 and a 0. There you go. Thank you so much, Timothy. And the compliments of the really, really good folks from Elite Edge. They make good stuff, folks. America's Pick. Now, these are Crow and Rooster. They're 2-blade instead of a single blade. These are pretty cool. They're starting to catch on. A few years back, I guess we had some that were Miller Brothers. Most of those, I think, there might be 1 or 2 left. They're about gone. And they started catching on these cute little cool little Texas toothpicks with 2 blades. Got a little spear point blade in it. Now, the steel in these knives and this brand came from Germany. It's a 4116 German steel. We have blue bone, red bone, and white bone. So we have red, white, and blue. Nickel silver is what's used on each one of the bolsters. And you have the very patriotic theme at only $14. That's crazy. $14.87. I'm just now paying attention to that. Heck, less than $5 a piece. Buy them if you don't need them, folks. Put them up for gift items in the up-and-coming future, because it will be one. Christmas is going to be here before you know it. Now, it's almost going to be like July. I'm like, good gosh almighty. I couldn't believe it when half the 2019 year was over with. Now it's almost July. We got the 4th of July coming. You know, the older you get, the faster time goes. That's true, huh? Yeah, I mean, my gosh, look at that torch stag on that beauty right there, Stone Mountain style. Only $48.75. You have just some absolutely, we might get the scroll, look at the scroll work right there. Don't have to touch anything, folks. Look at that. How long is 15 inches? Now, you're going to have a brass guard, which is basically reminiscent to like a saber or a sword, on a big 15-inch Bowie knife. It almost looks like they did a lot of polishing on this stag, and that's good too. And then you have your classic clip blade, as you saw with that beautiful artwork. And then quite significant is the expense that comes with the leather sheath that's going to come with that big knife. Now you got $15 plus. Well, we're at only $48.75. All that less than 2 dozen remain. We'll probably have that back in stock sometime. Don't know when. But I'd say it'll return someday. About once or twice a year, 3 times maybe is usually what we end up with on a Stone Mountain. 100, 273. A lot of knife, torch stag, old Civil War look version to a Bowie knife at less than a $50 bill from Stone Mountain. So it's 100, 273. River Run Sharp. Well, we got a Coe River. We have the sharp finger pattern. It's coined sharp finger from Charade with their Old Timer and Uncle Henry line. Just a particular pattern. It'll probably stay with that frame no matter whose name is on it. At least it always will with me. There's $7.09. Doing an 8-pack of them at $56.75. They're by no means the largest fixed blade knives that we offer, but again, You're looking at, it's basically historical. I mean, this is just a deer hunting knife, folks. But Cutlery River did some tremendous polishing on the blades. You have the Aztec look in the red and the white, that southwestern style. You saw zebra wood. We have a torch stagalon and a stagalon with some green stagalon, red and blue, all equipped with sheaths from Cutlery River. More of the outdoor style of a sheath, because even though these knives really look good, and they did that intentionally, they're made to use. But a working knife can look good. Look at the mirror finishing on those blades for $7. That's what we sell peanuts and toothpicks for, folks. $7.09. I like that name too. River Run Sharp. 102-321. All of those knives at only $56.75. You know, we're going to have a velvet buck season here in my state. A little over, well, it's about 2 months. And it's going to be September. Point I was getting at, and I just take a long route around there sometimes, folks, is we're already starting to see quite a significant increase in the purchase of fixed blade knives because of the up and coming. They never ever stop, but there are periods of time in a year where they just really sell a lot more, and it started because it's prior to the hunting season. Chip-Away Select, we're at $17.90 a frame, at $89.50 for those 5. All of these are also going to be hand-carved, and they're done. You have a matching set of banana bone handled, hand-carved bone, chip-away fixed blades, all equipped with leather sheaths as well at that $89.50. That's 102020. Multiple wood spacers, silver wood, emerald wood, wine wood. They just look really good, and you'll have that 420 high carbon stainless steel that Chip-Away does very well with in their hand-carved series. Wild turkey time. They're in the woods and they're in the stores. Now they've got blades on them. Wild turkey pocket knives, a big hit, folks. We have ox horn, buffalo horn, and smooth bone with nickel silver. These have the single shot breakdown pistol shields. I mean, the more I look at these, the more I like them. And so do a lot of our customers. $72.50. Now, what are you going to receive with that handle? Ox horn, buffalo horn, and smooth bone. That old classic tapered antique frame known as a cigar whittler, a Stockman, a 5-blade Congress, a toothpick, a saddle horn trapper. Actually, you're going to have a variety. We have 2 different Stockmans. You're going to have the largest Stockman built, and you're going to have the middleman Stockman, the one that's easy to carry in your pocket. The premium trapper, of course, is basically like a centerpiece, and you'll see, as you saw, the Stockman frame actually is larger than the trapper pattern. A lot of nickel silver is used. Match striker nail pull going on, those little derringers. Good looking wild turkey collection, wild turkey packaging, by the way. And all of those in the Steel Ranch at only $72.50 when you order 102-237 at that $72.50 price tag. Battles of the Civil War in an octagon display. Before we do that, folks, we're going to have a very short, brief station identification. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back into Cutlery Corner. I'm Todd Boone. You picked a good show to watch. We're giving stuff away. If you hear your name announced, you're going to be winning an item because I'm going to spin the wheel. It's going to be less than 30 minutes from now. I'll be spinning the old Cutlery Wheel of Fortune. And we've got some good values, good deals coming your way. Also, want to wish those of you that are just joining us, hope everybody had a great, fantastic, nice Father's Day. Gray Bone Steel Warrior Trappers, one Red Bone Steel Warrior Trapper, and 3 Blue Bone Steel Warrior Trappers with the Union Confederate shield, the flags. Look at that gun smoke, the old gun smoke gray. Both blades are going to be printed. And as it mentions in the name, those are all going to be referencing to particular battles, all 7 trappers of the Civil War. Look at the bone on those knives. Look at that blue bone. Red, well, blue, red, and gray. Gunsmoke gray. Limited special edition. A very nice, well done octagon display. It's about $40, folks, in the display. We're at, what, $128 for the set, and I've got the lid of it open. It's if I get it right, closes just like so, and it'll be ready to display on the wall. For those of you that, and there are lots of you that collect the things that have to do with the history of this country, and without any doubt, any question at all, the Civil War absolutely was one of those parts of history. Whether you're from the north or the south, it happened. A lot of people collect that stuff. So you have Rockwell tested blades, just well done. Like I said, this is our display, so the top glass ever. Drew has a tendency to scratch things up if it's got glass on it, folks. No, I'm just joking. $128 price tag. Will that look good on the wall in your little special place there? 101-398, a belated Father's Day gift. But there's all anniversary, there are birthdays, there are all types of occasions. I think that we're going to send Ron McMahon out of Oklahoma. I'm scared I'm going to knock that over. Ron, we're going to be sending you a knife. So Ron, thank you so very much. Mike Mitchell of California, you as well are going to be, Did I say it wrong? Yeah, out of California. Thank you so very much. I thank all of you. We wish. Huh? All right. Well, we're needing to, yeah. The camera was right there. I've got this die show and this sword set, folks, that I'll get them to show you here in a moment. That's just been, it was the #1 selling item of the weekend. Y'all know that? It's a 3-piece die show that we have a special on that we're going to be showing you. We were right there at it. We'll be getting back to that in a moment. $38.50. That is from the Marbles brand, the V42. Canadian and Americans in battle. I really like the packaging on this one also. That's stacked leather. Gosh, there's just 14 remaining, folks. Of the Fairbanks Sykes. Check out this leather coming along with it. And leather on the handle, a black oxide finish, and basically like what you just saw with the Civil War. It's historical. It's an historical knife. Now, the trappers we made in commemoration of the battles of the Civil War, to reference to those. But this is, and it's a Marbles. It's a repo, but that's the design of the classic V42. But I just now noticed that there are only 14 left. 102-165 at $38.50. Nicely done as always with all of the Marbles merchandise, which the name lives on. You know, the company's not there, but the name is. Oh, look at, I wish we should have had this for Mother's Day. The Hello Canoe. Hello Kitty. Hello Dolly. Where's my glasses? Hello, gorgeous. Hello, lovely. Hello, sassy. And hello, beautiful. All right, that's all on the box. And it's done on a pink bone canoe. Oh, look at the little rhinestones. There. What was the last pattern we had of this? They went like in just a couple of shows, they were gone. Huh? Yeah, I mean, these sell very, very quick, folks. Huh? Yeah, it was the Stockman that went out. Yeah, look at that, front and back. There are 36 orders. That's all we're going to be able to do at this moment in time. Just like the last one, more than likely, I would think that they'll probably sell out before we get to this weekend series of shows. If not before this show comes to an end. At only $18.50. $72.70 earlier today. Found a customer, the last 4800 pattern of the Hen and Rooster Stag fixed blade, 4116 or 4661 or something. And this and the Guide Series knife, that's all she wrote. Then they're done. This Spanish factory in Spain, world renowned for producing swords, that country is. And there are 32 orders. That was a solid hammer pommel. One heck of a brown leather sheath, folks. I mean, again, just absolutely top quality in the leather. The Stag was selected by hand several years ago. This is new old stock. We found these. Look at it, incredible. And unfortunately, the days of the build of this from that factory is ended. That was a $170 retail custom piece when this item number was created, 23398. Was $83.25 under that item number, and we've kept it at the 7270. And there'll be no more of them once they're gone. We have the utility field dressing blade. Look at that mirror polishing. It is stout. It is solid. Now, you'll be able to feel it when you hold on to it. And then the Stag. The Stag is just absolutely incredible. So that was 23398 on the H&R field tips at $72.70. All right, we have got Joseph Rogers and Sons. Look at this little trio. And not the complete collection, because we know not everybody wants to, or they just may want a few pocket knives. We try to give you a different way to purchase all of these knives. In the 1700s, Joseph Rogers and his sons, which he was the son of the founder of the company, John Rogers, built what has been known as the finest knives in the world. They were world renowned all over. You know, it was something if you owned one of their knives. Crown Shield, that was in Sheffield, England, number 6 Norfolk Street. It's still there. It's a tourist attraction. Copperhead pattern and the full-size trapper with the slanted bolsters. The packaging, His Majesty Cutlers, it's all what each one of those will come in very nicely done, and they're less than $30 for the trio. Top patterns at less than at that special $28.87 for all three of them. Really beautiful knives. Oh, check this. You know, I haven't even shown this yet. Trucking with Trump in 2020. That's a Ford? Is that the Ford Raptor? Huh? Wow, check that dude out right there. Is it regular F-150? What's the matter?
That's what you're gonna buy.
Yeah, F-150 Raptor, Sean Phil. It's a version of the 2017 F-150 Raptor. That is cool. 1/24 scale die cast. I just want to know who's been hiding that from me. I already know who it is. He's standing right there, Drew. Yeah, Jones. $34.50. That's awesome. That has the pony liner lock in it. Trump 2020. America First. Wow. Doors open, the hood opens. 2017 F-150 Ford Raptor. Trunking. Trucking with Trump. What did I say, trunking? Trucking with Trump in 20. I like that item. 1-0. That's Trumpsters out there. There are a bunch of you. There are a bunch of them here. That is an item that I thought if you can buy it at $34.50, you need to call and get that. That was cool. The 6-point red bone H&R leather step bolster, Congress, old school style. Let me get the box on this one. There's so many knives anymore, folks. Sometimes I just have to, and they change stuff. You just never ever know. Oh, it's always better to double check. I'm thinking that is probably going to be carbon steel, but do not hold me to that. 4-blade Congress, that is a very, very old design, an old pattern. Boker, a lot of German knife manufacturers use that frame. However, it was with 4 blades instead of 6. And now I'm looking at it again. It's only $38.75. What a deal that is, $38. So that's going to be the old money, of course, 58829. That's an old price. That is as good as it gets on a hen and rooster red bone. This is the knife pattern if your granddaddies or great-granddaddies carried a Congress knife. That might have been the style. 5882 and 38.75. Why not? Got a few little case knives coming your way. All right, this is the 311. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that's the 311 frame. Old original Bowie. The black handle. All right. Now, we probably won't have them all on this show. But there is also going to be a white handle with the American flag engraving that we'll have this weekend. The white handle, I can't stress how popular it is because it's got a white handle, but I understand it. And there may be a few of the white handles without the etching, but I don't think that we have any black right now without the etching of case on the blade. And actually I'm showing only 4. And I'll check on that, but I'm showing only 4 are in inventory on this particular one with the leather sheath and some really, really nice tested XX gift box at $146.35. I haven't actually shown this or the white handled one in a while, but that, like I said, we haven't had a great deal. There are a lot of patterns at case manufacturers. You never end up with a lot of stock on all of them. It's like a roller coaster. One day they're up, one day the inventory's down. What a showpiece that is. And you know, it's just a legendary Case XX knife that you just saw there. Just simply known as the Hunter. That was 11754 on that XX case at $146.35 with the blade etched. This is mixed nuts. Well, there are all types of peanuts, and the peanuts have just been eluding us, especially in sets. Now, you know, I know we've had a peanut here and a peanut there, and it's mixed in with some other patterns of pocket knives. But as far as a 13-piece set, I think it's been a while until this mixed one. $7.04. That's what each one of these are going to break down to, and that's good. And they're all steel warrior. We have the oxhorn tiger stripe, antique red bone, blue bone, straight up oxhorn, buffalo horn, abalone, the mother of pearl and the abalone. So that's very significant. You saw the red, white, and the blue with the American flag shield. We have an antique brown. There is a strawberry bone. I'm looking at them as they go around, folks. We have a cracked ice, or basically like a pearloid. There's the buffalo horn, so I got all the horns. The one that looks what we call tiger stripe, see, that's oxhorn. The one with the tiger stripe is also oxhorn, but it's that one right there. Isn't that neat how they did that? All 13 in mixed nuts. Running you only $91.50. The stickers, for those of you that are new to the show, that's where the blade's been tested on a Rockwell machine. Old-fashioned ways, the tip of a diamond pierces the steel. It gauges the tempering. The kind of, and everybody's going to be different, but you know, one of the preferred tempering areas is going to be tempered to 56, 57, or 58 hardness. That way it'll hold an edge, but it's not like a brick to sharpen. Michael Prater, Painted Pony, retests these periodically because he's got a Rockwell testing machine. But just $7.04 on some mixed nuts. Finally, a peanut collection. And for right now, that's the only one, large one. Harry Stock is located in South Carolina. Harry Stock, you are going to win something. I don't know what it's going to be, neither does anybody else, but we're going to know in about 14 minutes from now, Harry. Got some other winners that we'll be calling out also. We're not done with this segment in the wheel. Stag Savings 6-pack. Looks like most of these are going to be trophy stack. However, there's probably going to be white-tailed cutlery, it looks like. Maybe one or two white. It looks like trophy stags. So this is about the extent of what we're able to do, folks. They're $21.46. Now, you know, the way that I look at it, especially with deer stag, this caliber, this quality of deer stag, we're not really raising the price. We've lowered the price. $21.46. It's under the old retail, because there hasn't been any to come back into stock under a new purchase order with any type of price increase yet. So this is old retail, $403.20 that we're making available at only $128.75. So you've got the stag, you got a pile of leather. We have some stack leather. We have wine wood. Oh, look at this blade right there. That one has the false edge on top. Check out, $21.46. Any one of these. We couldn't sell this for $21.46. Well, we couldn't answer the phone calls, folks, on that item. But you got a heck of a deal at $128.75. 10180 and a 4 on a Stag Savings and 6. Did you throw that 6-pack in there, Drew, in that name? I thought that you did. Never fail. You been going to any more Braves games? Boy, I tell you what, the old Braves have been on a, goodness gracious, what's happened? Huh? They got happy, didn't they? Well, they've been doing it. Cape Buffalo Bonanza. With a powder horn that is an actual, authentic, real buffalo horn. That's the way that I see this item, and it's an older one. It's 2018 when it was built, I'm pretty sure. We only have 87. That's almost what you're buying, is the buffalo horn. That is a large one. It holds a lot of gunpowder because that's what they were used for, and they're front loaders. And it's good looking. That's all been hand selected as well. Fully functional in the powder horn. Now we have all of these pocket knives that are going to have blades of steel from Germany and genuine buffalo horn handles. That was a big, heavy Kodiak Trapper Folding Hunter. There's your Folding Hunter single blade and buffalo horn. A medium-sized frame toothpick. That's your traditional premium trapper. Nice little Sunday Stockman 3-blade. The old bullet trapper, it's what I call it, that particular pattern. I always reference to that as a bullet trapper. A full-size muskrat will be in the deal, in the mix. And a baby, the baby saddle horn trapper, all in buffalo horn. There are 87 orders. That's $6. That's where the old gunpowder comes out of, and that's where you fill it. $6.53. Well, no wonder there are only 87, or were only 87 left. So it's 101,377. Franklin Susan of Texas. Franklin, congratulations. You are going to win an item when we go to spinning the wheel. Franklin, the number one item of this past Father's Day weekend, we got to it, told you we were going to, $48.75. They are Steel Warrior brand. Now, they're not Rockwell tested. These are Steel Warrior. They're done in stainless. The Katana, the Wakizashi, the Tanto, and the 3-tier stand at $48.75. That is good. This is what they have been buying the die show mostly. Because, and the reason I'm saying that is also, if you just want to purchase the Katana, just the sword, and think about this price that you're about to hear on this Steel Warrior Katana. If you just want that, your item number is going to be CCN 102309. Huh? You can do whatever you want to, Drew. You won't get any complaints out of me. You know that. I work with you, not against you. 102309 if you just want the Katana. It's a Steel Warrior Katana for $22.50. That's today's special Jim Frost has gone crazy price. $22.50 if you just want the Katana, 102309. Yeah, this is the Katana, 102309. If that's all that you want, if you want the Wakizashi, it's 102310. It's $17.50, folks, for a Steel Warrior stainless steel Wakizashi. If you just want the Tanto, the Ritual Suicide, the seppuku, that's what they used it for mainly. It's CCN 102311. 102311, $12.50, right? $12.50 on the Tanto, $17.50 on the Wakizashi, $22.50 on the Katana. The representatives have those item numbers. They probably know them by heart now. So the dice show, $48.75, and you are going to receive the 3-tier hardwood dice show stand to display it. Huh? Only with the dice show at $48.75. Individually, they do not come with the stand, of course, with the dice show. So that is why we sold lots and lots and lots of them, $48.75. But any way that you want to go, you may just want the Katana. I'm here to tell you, $22.50 on an individual Katana is crazy, crazy. Have we ever sold one individually at $22.50? A Steel Warrior, I know that I'm pretty certain we've never, not that brand, and you got a little touch of gold going on. So grab up whichever way you want, folks. They're all individual. The stand, I don't know if we have the 3-tier stand by itself. I know that we have the Final Touch. It's single, isn't it? But anyway, it's a die show or however you want to buy them. What we're doing is we're moving the inventory on this item out. All right, that's how you put it. We're clearing it out. Don't know when we'll see the gold one come back into stock. It will not be anytime soon. So the die show was 147 at only $48.75 for all 3 of those in a stand. What we had of them. All right, let's see. Now, as you know, every one we sell individually, it doesn't matter which one. If one of them gets sold individually, that breaks up a dice show. So we have less and less and less. That's the point I'm trying to make. If that makes any sense to y'all. Whitetail cutlery, the stag skinner, just a basic custom drop point in deer stag with a brass, basically like a bolster, not really a guard. Look at this deer stag, folks. The heavy leather sheath comes with it. There's a thickness of it to wear on your belt if you're going to carry it. It's a good looking knife, but it's made to use. And it will be one of the whitetail items under that brand name that has the steel that came from Germany. It's just a really perfect all-around size. A lot of custom knife makers produce these patterns because they're functional, they're efficient. They get the job done if you are an outdoorsman. Probably won't find any at $26.87 in any handle, much less the caliber of deer stag that you just saw. That was beautiful. That was 1022 and a 77 from Whitetail Cutlery. This is going to be the top Wrangler Duo, three-piece Wrangler. Wrangler is the name of the premium stockman. Second cut torch bone, German steel, that is mirror polished German steel. There's your big buck whitetail tang stamp, your big buck whitetail shield. So you have a second cut torch bone, and then we're going to have a really, really, really rich, boy, that's blue, isn't it? Goodness gracious. Two premium stockmans, other than a jumbo, for $7.50 each. That is a good $15 spent, folks. $42.60 retail. And built like a tank. You can barely even tell they're brass liners. Isn't that amazing? The thickness of that frame. Is it raining out there, Drew? I keep thinking I hear thunder. The Dalton game. The Dalton special. No, this is one of the items, the specials that we had. Yeah. I just watch Jones. I always know when to stay out of this territory. Dalton Gang, Sharps Cutlery. We had that Wild West theme going on. And Michael Prater, since I brought that up, is busy, 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 busy. He is getting caught up. You know, I guess not having enough business is terrible. So having too much business, let's not look at it as a bad thing. They are working. They're coming up with a, they're getting caught up. And then I guess he's wanting to plan a show. It's probably going to be the latter part of July or August, the way it looks right now, because he's got to get caught up. Only $12.50 on that good-looking Sharps fixed blade 3CR13 stainless steel. Special on it, $12.50. Special on the Michael Prater buck. He'll not be redoing these. They were $138. That was the original cost on this. Saltwater mother of pearl hen and rooster. That's going to be based on a mini trapper. The next size down from a trapper. Look at the colors. Look at that. Look at the fire. There you go, Drew. Don't knock anything. Oh, yeah. See, I would knock that over, folks. Now, if it wasn't on television, I could twirl it on a finger. No problem. Never drop it. You turn the camera on, well, yeah, I just go to thumbs. Look at that right there. Reduced from $138 to $75. The last 26 is what I'm showing. That came out of the room, what we call the room. 26 orders, and that is done at a very substantial savings of what, $63 savings, I think, or something like that? Yeah, $63 savings, folks. 52418. Look at that beauty. Daniel Hall is located in Louisiana. I got cousins in Louisiana. Daniel Hall, congratulations. Homa, been to Homa many times. Cocodrie, that's where I love to fish out of. Cocodrie, Louisiana. But Daniel, and those of you that I announced your name, you're going to receive a hen and rooster, Spain factory, field dressing, craton handled fixed blade that I have bought many of, and I've given lots and lots of them away. That's one heck of a deer hunting skinny knife or wild boar or whatever. And that is with a black leather sheath. That's going to be placed in your order. Those of you that heard your name announced, it's not going to cost you one single penny. There are so few of them left, I don't even know if we have them for sale. I'll have to look into that. But anyway, thank you so very much. Wish everyone could win. August 2nd, somebody's going to win our Stoker 22 caliber pellet rifle. And this weekend we have Case Blowout coming your way. But right now we're going to go leave you for a second, and I'll be right back. And welcome. Welcome into Cutlery Corner. I'm Todd Boone, where we'll continue with the deal we've got going on, where we'll have some winners, 6 of them in this segment, so I can spin the wheel before the hour closes and give some more knives away. We're going to do that again. Father's Day. I hope everybody had a nice one. Just hope everybody had a great Father's Day weekend. And thank you to all of the veterans, past, present, and future, across this great nation of ours. This has got to be assisted opening. It's the lead edge. Brushed, look at that gunmetal gray on that. Anybody want to be able to check that one out? There we go. Drew's always real good at that assisted opening. Ooh, that's a Tanto blade. There we go, right there. $13.75, folks. Modified version of a Tanto assisted. It's just something, a blade design that you don't see a great deal of on assisted opening knives. And again, this is a company that I just like those folks. They make good merchandise, they make quality merchandise, and they work with us to where we can bring it to you at a really, really good price. And they've been doing it for over a decade now, probably closer to 2, from the people that own the Elite Edge brand. Only $13.75 on the Recon 59495. And wasn't that a cool looking knife? All right, now I got wind of somebody doing this item for $56.35. Like, where did it come from? A stack-handled hen and rooster copperhead. At least I'll get the show, maybe sell the last 17. If you're watching the show right now, or you recorded it and you're watching it, this item, I'm just going to say, if there is any way possible you can get an order in on this at $56.35, which I would hope you would do so. On a hen and rooster stack handled limited production copperhead for $56.35, folks. But just 17, that's all that remained. And I had to search to find that item that you just saw before this show, because I knew it was out there, because I saw some other folks running it, some other hosts running it. But 17 orders, that's, unless something happens, it will never be less than what you just saw there. I don't know that we'll ever see one less than $64, but you just saw one at 56, or 17 at $56.35. This is going to be the Marshall Damascus. It's going to be 15 inches of Joseph Rogers and Sons, beautiful Damascus, genuine buffalo horn, the S-guard. There's His Majesty Cutlers. I'll put that right there, and it'll never stay. Never does. Cutlers to His Majesty. Look at that Damascus steel, folks. And genuine buffalo horn. Legendary Joseph Rogers and Sons. It's a lot of buffalo horn. It's full tang Damascus, and the buffalo horn is slabbed on both sides. All for only $58.80. And when these started, only 300 were built. Not, we didn't get all 300. Only 300. They're done now. But only 300 are. That's all that were ever made. At $58.80. That just has that antique look, even though it's new. It looks older than it actually is, and a heck of a legendary brand under Joseph Rogers and Sons. So 102, 18. Look at that beautiful Damascus steel, folks. $10.95. 15 in, 20 nickel. Wow. That's the smaller drop point right above it that'll be done in a 440 high carbon stainless steel. That's bone stag resin. Now, pieces of stag that were used, and basically, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, it had been considered, waste. You just throw it away. Well, you don't throw any of the stag away any longer. They grind it. They take leftover whatever bone that they're using. They grind it, put it in the resin, and then it goes into a mold. So you have real stag, real bone, and bone stag resin. Steel Warriors are going to be identical to the fixed blade that I just mentioned as far as the handle is concerned. And you will be receiving the Cuda lot blade, the full-size trapper, and the premium Stopman. So Sharp's Cutlery fixed blade, Steel Warrior fixed blade. 3 absolutely awesome Steel Warrior pocket knives, all 5 of those as a deal of the day at a special $45 price tag. Only $45, folks. Grab up those gym picks. It looks like they're already moving out the door. Over a 12-inch leather sheath, cool-looking chip-away fixed blade knife for $12.88. That'll be Jim's. Well, now, he had that one before, and I guess some more of them came in, so I'm still going to stick with, I won't count that as a new Jim's pick. How about that? That's the Diamondback. Diamondback basically is on the same frame pattern as a 75 pattern case XX. The largest of the large 3-blade Stopmans. Look at the deer stag on that knife, folks. All blades are tang stamped front and back of each one of the blades. Your Buck Creek shield, stag exceptional because it's been hand selected. It's not an often shown item, as any of the Buck Creeks are, because there are never a great deal of them. A couple of times a year, it's about the extent of what we receive in the Buck Creek line. But if you want a big, heavy-duty carrying Stopman in deer stag, which is turned into one of the #1 most purchased handle materials the last year, well, you're looking at one. Oh, that's a good showpiece. Mirror polishing on it. Look how flashy that knife is. And the antler, well, it speaks for itself. $62.87 is what that tremendous Buck Creek will cost you. Not anywhere near the retail. And I can't get over this price. All right, National Rifle Association. This is the Deep Woods NRA. NRA Deep Woods. Deep Woods was what was referenced to the name. That's the name of the pattern of the knife. This is just a brute. I mean, it may not be the largest knife lengthwise that we have ever offered, but whatever it's short on length, it makes up for in backbone. Look at that. Thank you so much, Drew. Look at the spine in that knife. Finger groove, they actually bolted the handles on. Don't tread on me. National Rifle Association, a $53 retail. That there's a special being placed on it to the likes you don't see very often. It's going to come clam packed, but that's all right. $13.75. I can't believe that there are any of these left. As a matter of fact, I didn't know that there were any of them left. $13.75, and all license are paid. It's a contract between the National Rifle Association and Frost Cutlery. It's a heck of a knife, folks, and some really nice patriotic packaging as well on the Deep Woods Skinner. This is going to be at $78.50, 102060 in the Silver Horse Stoneworks. It's called the Showdown at $78.50. You're going to have an old-fashioned tapered cigar whittler. Now, this is going to match the sale that we had on the Trapper, the Lot Blade, and the Stopman just a while ago. These are less than $20. You got some smaller frames, but that's all right. Old-fashioned tapered cigar whittler, that is going to be a peanut. You'll also be receiving the toothpick as well as a single bolster saddle horn trapper. You have the matching starburst or sunburst in the nickel silver as the previous 3. And that's about the whole set. There might be one more pattern, but that would be if they bought the previous three, the big knives at $75. Yeah, that would be $7, huh? Yeah, there might be one or two more patterns, but they're not going to be a lot. But anyway, only $19.63, folks. Another tremendous sale. What you see on the front side of the handle is also on the reverse side. Some of the beautiful, beautiful saltwater mother of pearl. Oh, no, 102060. We're spinning the wheel for those of you that are just joining us. And that's what we do a lot on this midweek show. We like giving stuff away. Case knives will be pretty dominant this coming weekend, folks. We'll be doing a lot of new case knives be coming your way. The Throne Keepers, 59480. You know, these continue. There's no stopping these. People like this item, and I don't blame them. I mean, they look cool. Plus, I guess it gives you a reference to the very, very popular HBO Super Popular special, because I've watched every single one of those episodes. The Game of Thrones. As a matter of fact, Sean Fields helped me out a great deal with the big old block set there, didn't you, Sean Fields? Did a good job on it, too. $12 and a quarter a piece. Now, these are large frame, going to be about 5 inches. And then you have the guard and their assisted opening. The guard's the trigger mechanism. Red and silver and black and silver. On the Throne Keepers at only $24.50, 594, 8 and a 0. There you go. Thank you so much, Timothy. And the compliments of the really, really good folks from Elite Edge. They make good stuff, folks. America's Pick. Now, these are Crow and Rooster. They're 2 blade instead of a single blade. These are pretty cool. They're starting to catch on. A few years back, I guess we had some that were Miller Brothers. Most of those, I think, there might be 1 or 2 left. They're about gone. And they started catching on these cute little cool little Texas toothpicks, but with 2 blades. Got a little spear point blade in it. Now, the steel in these knives and this brand came from Germany. It's a 4116 German steel. We have blue bone, red bone, and white bone. So we have red, white, and blue. Nickel silver is what's used on each one of the bolsters. And you have the very patriotic theme at only $14. That's crazy. $14.87. I'm just now paying attention to that. Heck, less than $5 a piece. Buy them if you don't need them, folks. Put them up for gift items in the up-and-coming future, because it will be one. Christmas is going to be here before you know it. Now, it's almost going to be like July. I'm like, good gosh almighty. I couldn't believe it when half the 2019 year was over with. Now it's almost July. We got the 4th of July coming. You know, the older you get, the faster time goes. That's true, huh? Yeah, I mean, my gosh, look at that torch stag on that beauty right there, Stone Mountain style. Only $48.75. You have just some absolutely, we might get the scroll, look at the scroll work right there. Don't have to touch anything, folks. Look at that. How long is 15 inches? Now, you're going to have a brass guard, which is basically reminiscent to like a saber or a sword on a big 15-inch Bowie knife. It almost looks like like they did a lot of polishing on this stag, and that's good too. And then you have your classic clip blade, as you saw with that beautiful artwork. And then quite significant is the expense that comes with the leather sheath that's going to come with that big knife. Now you got $15+. Well, we're at only $48.75. All that less than 2 dozen remain. We'll probably have that back in stock sometime. Don't know when. But I'd say it'll return someday. About once or twice a year, 3 times maybe is usually what we end up with on a Stone Mountain. 100, 273. A lot of knife. Torch stag, old Civil War look version, to a Bowie knife at less than a $50 bill from Stone Mountain. So it's 100, 273. River Run Sharp. Well, we got a Coe River. We have the sharp finger pattern. It's coined sharp finger from Charade with their old timer and Uncle Henry line. Just a particular pattern. It'll probably stay with that frame no matter whose name on it is on it. At least it always will with me. There's $7.09. Doing an 8-pack of them at $56.75. They're by no means the largest fixed blade knives that we offer, but again, you're looking at, it's basically historical. I mean, this is just a deer hunting knife, folks. But Cutlery River did some tremendous polishing on the blades. You have the Aztec look in the red and the white, that southwestern style. You saw zebra wood. We have a torch stagalon and a stagalon with some green stagalon, red and blue, all equipped with sheaths from a Cutlery River. More of the outdoor style of a sheath, because even though these knives really look good, and they did that intentionally, they're made to use. But a working knife can look good. Look at the mirror finishing on those blades for $7. That's what we sell peanuts and toothpicks for, folks. $7.09. I like that name too. River Run Sharp. 102-321. All of those knives at only $56.75. You know, we're going to have a velvet buck season here in my state. A little over, well, it's about 2 months. And it's going to be September. Point I was getting at, and I just take a long route around there sometimes, folks, is we're already starting to see quite a significant increase in the purchase of fixed blade knives because of the up and coming. They never ever stop, but there are periods of time in a year where they just really sell a lot more, and it started because it's prior to the hunting season. Chip-Away Select, we're at $17.90 a frame, at $89.50 for those 5. All of these are also going to be hand-carved, and they're done. You have a matching set of banana bone handled, hand-carved bone, chip-away fixed blades, all equipped with leather sheaths as well at that $89.50. That's 102020. Multiple wood spacers, silver wood, emerald wood, wine wood. They just look really good, and you'll have that 420 high carbon stainless steel that Chip-Away does very well with in their hand-carved series. Wild turkey time. They're in the woods and they're in the stores. Now they've got blades on them. Wild turkey pocket knives, a big hit, folks. We have ox horn, buffalo horn, and smooth bone with nickel silver. These have the single shot breakdown pistol shields. I mean, the more I look at these, the more I like them. And so do a lot of our customers. $72.50. Now, what are you going to receive with that handle? Ox horn, buffalo horn, and smooth bone. That old classic tapered antique frame known as a cigar whittler, a Stockman, a 5-blade Congress, a toothpick, a saddle horn trapper. Actually, you're going to have a variety. We have 2 different Stockmans. You're going to have the largest Stockman built, and you're going to have the middleman Stockman, the one that's easy to carry in your pocket. The premium trapper, of course, is basically like a centerpiece, and you'll see, as you saw, the Stockman frame actually is larger than the trapper pattern. A lot of nickel silver is used. Match striker nail pull going on, those little derringers. Good looking wild turkey collection, wild turkey packaging, by the way. And all of those in the Steel Ranch at only $72.50 when you order 102-237 at that $72.50 price tag. That's just have that look. Plus, it's wild turkey, folks. It's good. Frank Lill of Florida. Frank Lill, I hope I said that correctly, of Florida. Congratulations, Frank. You're going to win. Don't know what it is yet, but we don't have much longer. About, 39 minutes or something like that. We're going to be spinning the old wheel. Right now, we've got some folding hunters. We also have Pat Rodriguez of Nevada. Pat's going to be winning an item when I spin the wheel. Thank you. Got more names we'll be calling out. We have more winners. Bear 5 claws, $49.95, $9.99 a piece. Buffalo horn, German steel, every blade. Steel came from Germany. Have second cut, torch bone, smooth bone, strawberry bone, and a beautiful, beautiful, rich blue bone. One of a newer type of a pattern than your LB5 or bear claw, folding hunter. A trade called theirs an LB7. But the way, and you can put a lanyard on it. That's what's in the rear nickel silver bolster. But it just really fits your hand. I believe Buzz calls it a eagle beak frame. Look at that. There's what your lanyard, that's the smooth bone. Just a nice, comfortable, just German steel, folding hunt, classic lock blade, deer hunting, folding hunter, or whatever. Less than 10 bucks though, folks. 95 orders. That's what remained at only $49.95. I haven't seen this one in a while. It's 101762, but I like a little strawberry bone. Second cut now. They try to make it look like stag. We didn't invent that. Case did. But it looks good. They put just more work, but you know what? The results, well, you just saw it. Makes it look really nice. Also gives you a grip. Classic folding hunters need more sets like those with the LB5, especially with the up-and-coming hunting season. 101762. Today's special, Sharps Cutlery style. Now, we'll have some Sharps fixed blade collections. We'll be doing. Probably got one before this show is going to be over. I know we haven't had a lot lately. We've been having to see where we are on those. Very nice 3CR13 stainless blade. The flat portion as the mirror polishing. Then you have the brushed satin finish. Makes it stand out. That's all inlaid into the wood, which is a black forest wood, front and back. You have the large pins. You also have a really nice, well-done guard, or kind of like a hilt, complete customized. So you have that as the centerpiece at $5.42. It's starting to make sense why it's a today's special. German steel in each blade of a toothpick from Crow and Rooster in nickel silver. Smooth bone, $5.42 is what that costs. The blue bone, it only costs $5.42. Heck, the steel from Germany's worth that. That'll be buffalo horn. We have a red bone, or kind of like a strawberry also. And then you had an old-fashioned antique green bone. So we'll have a new Today special. This one's getting toward the end of the line, $9.50 discount from $42 to only $32.50. When you call us and order 102258, there is the old wheel behind me. It's ready to go into action. See how many stilettos actually remain. They're $8.17, and I am showing 58 orders. Because, you know, $8.17 is a really, really, really good value. You've got a new build on an old classic version of the Italian stiletto. Some of them came straight out the front. Some were switch blades. Some were just lock blades. Out of the 12, we're going to have 2 different blade designs. Now, the frames are going to be the exact same size. The large frame, it'll be 5 inches. So they're the big ones. You have one with a Weehawk blade like what you just saw there. More of a, looks more of a spear or a stiletto-ish. And then that's the spear point blade, which in reality, without the false edge on top, you get more steel in the blade with that blade design. Stiletto blade print, a variety of handles. Now, there are also some that you've seen go round and round that have kind of a rainbow look. Well, that is going to be a titanium plate that you see. So I have one, I'll count them, two, looks like three, at least three, that are going to have the titanium plating over the stainless steel, and it gives it that kind of a rainbow finish. So I'll pick up one of what I call a spear point, and then I'll pick up the Weehawk or the stiletto. That's the difference. Large frames, you got a larger trigger mechanism, and they're all switchblade opening type. It's called assisted opening on those. Only $8.17, $98 for the 12, and the last 48 orders, at least the last, 58 orders that we'll be able to do with those exact handles. Those are the exact ones that you'll be receiving. Bubble gum, got a lot of blue marble, green marble. The cool looking handles. Companions, National Rifle Association, done in the gray. That's on one of the pitch black series, only it's got the gray handle instead of the black. Really nice, comfortable cushion grip. It's like what a lot of ceramic kitchen knives, the handles that they are made out of. NRA on the blade, that'll be 3CR13 with the black oxide finish. And we also are going to have a Slim Jim Trapper, saltwater mother of pearl. It'll be Rockwell tested, 440 stainless. NRA shield, NRA packaging. There's your Rockwell sticker. Nicely done. National, all contracted through Frost Cutlery and the National Rifle Association. There are just 50 orders that we'll be able to do at $24.50 for the pair, $102,329 on NRA companions. We have a, there we go. Yeah, look at that right there, folks. I'll shut that light on that. Beautiful pearl. That's a heavy, oh, you have stars. Also stars on the bolsters. If you didn't see that, I didn't until just now. 104 retail dollar item that we're doing at only $24. Uh-oh. $24.50 on 102,329. And we had that deep wood Skinner earlier that had a price point that kind of shocked me. It was $13, that heavy Skinner. It was $19.95. It was $13. Let me see if I can find that one again. I know it's on here. NRA Deep Woods was what it was called. It was 58481 if you were interested in that. NRA Deep Woods on the Deep Wood Skinner, $13.75. CCN 58481. From $19.95 to $13.75, and what a knife that was too. So two really good NRA items. Excuse me. 32009 amber bone 54 pattern case XX full size trapper. Uh-oh. That didn't sound good. Whatever it was, it broke. Is one of our, oh, look at that. Look at that, folks. Unfortunately, there are not a lot of this item that's ever available. I mean, behind the scenes, I pull that item a lot to show, but it ends up not having any stock. But we have it now at $89.95. We'll be right back. And we have that. So that was the Trail of Tears on that beautiful case. Very historic knife that I really, really like and admire with the Native Americans. One of the nicest ones that we've ever done on a case knife. The Trail of Tears, 32009 that you just saw off the collectible display box. That was $89.95. A little American history going on right now, 101599. We have the American History Series. This also has some really nice, well done artwork, a beautiful, deep, rich look on this hardwood handle. Look at that. And then here we go. There we go. You got it all ready, Tim? Timothy? There we go. Look at that seam. 16-inch fixed blade. Classic definition of an Alamo Jim Bowie knife. Look at the clip on that blade. Look at all that steel, folks. Brass S-guard, full tang, ballistic sheath, and a really nice, rich hardwood handle that we're making available at only $28 and 75 cents. All that one is going to cost. 101599. We have Tommy A. Henderson from the state of Florida. Sunshine State, Florida. Tommy, you're going to win a knife when I go to spinning the old wheel. Just this past week, saw this available individually. Prior to that, it had been in a trapper set, maybe one other item. Because this is one of those pot of gold type knives. A Steel Warrior Trapper warehouse find. Actually, I think that they were put back and hidden, if you ask me. In deer stag. Not only in deer stag, but this was a run that was probably manufactured about 4 or 5 years ago, new old stock, where some stag was purchased by James A. that was just absolutely out of this world. Look at this antler, folks. Every one that I have not seen a bad one. I've looked through several just to kind of get an idea. Look at the antler. For $34.50, that's all that one is going to cost you. I don't know when the time is going to come when more will be back in stock. It may not be for a very long time, folks. I know that some stag has been bought. He has bought it, and it's good. He bought it out of Poland. But I don't know what, Frost did? Out of Poland, yeah. Bunch of it, yeah. And, but we don't, it's in the rough. I mean, it's going to be a long time and before we see the results, but also not exactly certain what he's going to use it on. I'd say more than likely fixed blades. But anyway, grab up those beautiful stack-handled Steel Warrior Trappers at only $34.50. Look at this deal here. 102, 129. These are $6.91. Does that make any sense at all? 6.91 cents make any sense? Razor Tactical Assisted Opening Eyes, the wildlife scenes, check them out. $27.65 for all four of them. I can't believe there are any left, actually. You got buck deer. There you go, Drew. You can do the honors. You've been doing a real good job on that. Who trained you? American Bald Eagle, white wolves. We don't have them available individually, and if we did, I'd say the Bald Eagle and the white wolf would be absolutely. Oh, did you hear that? That's got some, that's stout. Check them out. $6.91 a piece. That's not a print, that's in the steel. It's all been tooled or lasered into the steel. Look at those. Special taking place on those. There, at this moment, you heard what I said. There are only 22 of them left. It's 102, 129 at $27.65 only. Those are the only four that we have ever had. Well, they call this Tennessee Orange Coraline. This does not have the print on the blade that states that Tennessee Orange Coralon name because so a lot of people don't want that on there because they use it for, they have other teams that have the orange. I'll show the backside of it here in just a moment there. Jonesy, we can't keep these. You know, I've probably shown this Coralon on that knife more in the last week than I've had the whole entire year. Maybe not, but it's close. Because we never, they get made and Michael delivers them, him or Doug, and then they're gone. I mean, they never even make it to air. 54 pattern trapper, orange and white, Coralon, at only $59.95. That's 11233 on that one. Razorback Hunter. I just like the looks of this knife. Now, this is the brand that you just saw a moment ago of those wildlife assisted opening knives. It's the same company, Razor Tactical. Same folks. 1687, Terry. That set of our choice on the Elites, I couldn't find them. There may not have been any. I pulled it there. He may know where they're at, but anyway, check out the old Razorback. Razorback Hog, 51 orders. That is a double sawtooth. All right, that's, of course, the blade's serious, but now that, it's double tooth. That's made to cut whatever gets in its way. And it does. All you got to do is touch it, and you'll know. Good looking knife. You have some more serious serration on the bottom portion. That's basically 3 blades in one, and only $16.87. $40 retail on the Razorback. 102-128. Arkansas Razor. Finally, we got a little Whiskey River back, gentleman style. They have just arrived into stock, well, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks, something like that. And like half of them are gone. The Wild Turkey brand, Whiskey River handle, a brother to like a Coralon, Wild Turkey package. You gotta like them turkeys. The old hen turkey that's been nesting over by the house had the babies. Saw 8 of them. They are flying little bitty old wild turkeys. Now look at that handle. Also, a lot of you like that shield. And so those of you that like, especially dealers, on this Whiskey River handle, you need to call. $8.12, because they're over half sold. It's a 5-blade Congress, a 3-blade Stockman. There are actually going to be 2 3-blade Stockmans, a jumbo, and then the middleman, the big jumbo. A full-size swell center premium trapper, a single bolster saddle horn trapper, an old-fashioned cigar whittler, the peanut. Well, it's not in this set, but the toothpick, however, you'll have. And I'll give you a little shot. Look at that. Isn't that a wild, cool-looking handle? Whiskey River. It's got that look to it. It's smooth. Probably tastes good, too. 102-150, only $56.87, or only $8.12 per Wild Turkey pattern on those. I don't know if I even referenced to it last year, but you know this was a handle that all the people that, I've got people now that they expect a Christmas gift that is a knife. It's just the way it is. I have no problem with it. So if I get them something that's not a knife, they get a little irritated. But Whiskey River was, I heard more from the people that, family and friends, about that handle than any other item. Whiskey River. Just kind of sounds good, doesn't it? Sharp Showdown. Yeah, get over here. Move out of the danger zone. $80, $13.33. That is a sale on Sharp's Cutlery fixed blades. All of these except one. The barrel handle will be the only one that does not have inlay. That is inlaid front and back. That's a blood groove. All are 3CR13. Look at the custom hilts that have been done. Really nice inlay work on that one, front and back, on steel. And then there is your cross, front and back. Tooling in the blade of that particular one with the molasses inlay. And then we had that earlier. I believe that might have been in today's special set that we had. But now they're all available with a really nice heavy denier, 1680. Nice embroider work too for Sharp's Cutlery in red. She's at a special sale price that breaks down to just $13.33, 80 bucks, folks. That is $217 retail. We're factory direct to you at only $80 in the Showdown fixed blade style. They're getting low, unfortunately, but that's a broken record year after year after year. We ran out of them last year, way before the holidays. That was unfortunate, and if we don't change something, what's going to happen this year? Daniel Furin of Ohio. Daniel, congratulations. You will win that wheel that's in the back. I'm going to spin it before too much longer, and if I called your name out, that's what you're going to be winning. Let's not forget, we're going to have some case items this weekend. Now, we're not going to have Maury or Jesse, or excuse me, Ed Jessup or Maury Ford here. But, I mean, we got a lot of stuff, new arrivals from Case. I mean, some really, it's going to be an awesome weekend. And then a lot of other items that we have sales on as well. But we're going to be showing some, this new Case Marine Corps stuff is licensed. It's beautiful. Rust locks, folks. We're going to have rust locks. We're going to have some new toast to bone. The Trapper Sharp, $72.50. Well, we're going to have 7 German stainless steel 1400 series trappers. All in bone except the ones that is in buffalo horn. We have one buffalo horn, a gray bone, a peach seed bone. There is going to be a jade bone and even a purple. Now that is what is going to be a limit. The purple, and then there is a cherry bone. There will be a Sharp's Cutlery fixed blade as the centerpiece at about $9.06. So that's 3CR13. That's what Sharp's uses in their fixed blades more times than not. The trappers are going to have steel equivalent to a 440A that we have obtained out of Germany. So it's a really, really good quality German steel. I mean, with all the brands that we have dealt with, especially Hen and Rooster, of course, it has led to just a very, very large supply of German suppliers with materials, steel, of course, being one of them. And we'll utilize it to our 1400 series line. Full-size trappers at $9.06, and that is built like a tank. And then the Sharp's Cutlery, major sale price on it at $9.06. That was 102141, I do believe, on that. And our chip-away clearance, and those of you that are fairly new, chip-away clearance is a name title that we use to express an item that's on sale. We'll have these back in stock. At least I hope that we do. I like the original patterns. That's, the original pattern work are what got Chip-Away with us on the map. And now they've started bringing those patterns back with the new work that they do in the bone and hand carving it. The one on top goes all the way around. The one on the bottom has both the back and the front carved, and the top, not the bottom, that's finger groove. That's a good looking knife. $37 for the pair. Really good looking bone. Wine wood and black forest wood spacers for $37 for both of them. $16.87, and no, really, I'll be checking on this because we had precious few of these that were left. You have Trump 2020. So it's all mirror polish, but there'll be oil. And the oil will pick up, you know, lint, things like that, but it's stainless, not stain-free. Steel Warrior, the Liberty Bell Barlow, in red, white, and blue bone. And there's your Rockwell test sticker. Don't fall over. And Trump 2020. That one has been hot. Well, all of the Trump merchandise has been hot. You saw, I hope you didn't miss earlier, the 2017 1/24th scale die cast, the F-150 Raptor with the Trump knife at $34.50. If you did, call and ask about it, because that's one cool looking die-cast pickup truck. $12.88 at 12.5 inches in length. Awesome pattern. The whole design, like a toothpick, fixed blade, Tennessee, Arkansas, or Texas, depending on where you're at. Look at that. Silver wood, tiger wood, full tang, brass guard, top grade leather sheath with that very, very sleek toothpick style of a blade, like on a toothpick folder. And then it's only $12.88. You could buy as many as you wish. Basically a $45 retail knife for $12.88. As Jim's pick, buy multiples of them. 102332. Most of that $12.88 is in that sheath. We're just giving you the knife to go along with that. 102061, Silver Horse Stoneworks, turquoise and saltwater mother of pearl, nickel silver starburst bolsters or sunburst, just depends, whatever you want to call it. They're really cool looking. You have the back springs that are filed, custom filed, hand filed. They did not file the back of the blade, and that's okay, but the back springs are. Look at those bolsters. The thickness, by the way, the channel inlay on the pearl spacers, more than double of what a normal channel inlay would look like, thickness-wise. And that's front and back, and that is some top quality saltwater mother of pearl. And they're on sale. You see the red graphic, the red bar. They're only $25 a piece, $379 retail on those knives, all three of them. Over $100 each. About $127 average retail that we're doing for $25. The Trapper, I think, was around $50. I know they were all $35 and up, but now they're only $25. And we're going to revisit this item again. I got to get my sheet here. Crazy, crazy deal. Steel Warrior, 3-piece die show at $48.75 with the hardwood stand. Now, we had this a while back that had the fake antler stand, and they were 58 something. You probably saw them. They're those. So really, it's $10 off, more traditional 3-tier stand at $48.75, and they're Steel Warrior. That is, I cannot stress the deal that you see here, but we're not through with it. If you just want to purchase a katana, it's CCN 102309. I'll repeat that, CCN 102309. The katana is $22.50. That's crazy. Brand new stainless steel warrior, not Rockwell tested, but steel warrior for $22.50. If you want to purchase the middle, that is the Wakizashi. It is CCN 102310. The Wakizashi is $17.50. Ridiculous. That's the middle one, the Wakizashi. The Tanto, the ritual seppuku, that's what it was for, is $12.50. It's 102311. So we have $22.50 on the katana, $17.50 on the Wakizashi, $12.50 on the Tanto, and that's what, 50 some odd dollars, $48.75. You receive one of each, and the 3-tier stand, which make up the classic traditional dice show for $48.75. And they're steel warrior. Done with the gold. You have more of a square type of Suba. Some are round, all round, like a circle. These are more square. Kind of almost have like a platinum look to them. Stainless steel blade. So this, $22.50. There we go, right there. If you want it individually, you can buy as many as you like. Now, we have just about 100, a little over 100 now die shows. Every time we sell a katana or a Wakizashi or a Tanto, it will take away from the die show, but that's the way it is. That's how we wanted to do it. Some people may not want the die show. Trying to cover all bases. But just a little over 100 three-piece sword sets left. If nobody buys a katana, a Wakizashi, or a Tanto, which they are going to. It's proven that is going to happen. So this is one that if you are interested in, you ought to call us. If you're thinking about a gift item sooner, or maybe it's later, maybe it's the holidays, you think someone would like this displayed, this Steel Warrior set of swords on a mantle or in their office or whatever, $48.75 will not come back at that price, because we will sell all of these. Maybe not on this show, but they are all going to be gone. Anything you've got a use for this, or more than one, is really what I would recommend. Give us a call. So the die show's 100-147 at $48.75, and the stands are like, the single one's $9.95. It's called the Final Touch. 3 tiers. Well, doesn't matter. It's free. Plus, they're saving money on buying them individually. We're giving you the stamp. Any way you cut it, no pun intended on that. It's a good value. Our add to order, if you're purchasing the dice show or any of Jim's pick, which many of you are, you can add this to your order at only $16.25. 16-inch survival knife. Richard Palermo, Sunshine State. Florida's busy today. Well, they had that big rally going on down there. Got everybody all excited. Did in a lot more states than just Florida. Richard Palermo, you're going to win an item when I go to spinning that wheel. Richard, as well as the others that I've announced. A little touch-up field stone. It's very, very, very coarse. It's made to cut metal away quick because it's made to use in the field. Be careful with it. It's a lot of blade and a small stone. Just touch it up. Use caution. You have an OD drab, hollow handle. It's watertight with an O-ring. You have a compass, and you have an emergency survival kit. And little hook, line, sinker, waterproof, windproof matches. Survival knives are coming, but they actually have been coming, making a return. Started last year, just the market's not kept up. We're about out of all of them that we ever have offered over the last year. They get gone. This is the first one that we've had at a special in quite some time, and only $16.25. Buy more than one of those. I'll quit picking on Drew, and I used to pick on Tom Odell about it. Timothy, you hadn't worked back here for me to start that on you yet. But I know there are a lot of people watching. They probably know somebody that wants to be a contestant on the very, very popular show, Naked and Afraid. You know, they get to take stuff. You ever watched it, Timothy? Get you a survival knife. Go out there. You know, Tom Odell, he tried out, how many times, Drew? 15 or 20? He never could get accepted on there. He wanted to so bad. I think he may still be tried. Tom's a good one. Sharp's Cutlery Stiletto. Wow. That's got some weight to it, folks. It's all metal and wood. Look at that. Look at the frame inside. Look at that hardwood handle. It's a single edge. You don't want it a double edge. It kind of looks like the Throne Keepers, only upgraded appearance-wise. A set of Sharp's Cutlery fixed blades that match. Two-piece set, the only two ways that they have ever made them. Medium-sized fixed blade, and then the smaller one. They look really, really good. Nice heavy gauge steel hilts, 3CR, inlay of the cross front and back. So the trio of Sharps called the Graveyard Shift at only $36.75 when you order 101860 at a $36.75 price tag. All the trumping, keep America great. Stainless steel frame, everything is stainless. It's a frame lock. There is not an additional liner. It's assisted opening. Keep calm now. That's what I keep saying. That's what I keep telling Drew. Keep calm. Look at that. And Trump on. Trump 2020. Shadow profile. They even did a heck of a job on that. All frame lock. Keep calm and Trump on, and then on the reverse side, that's where your knife is going to display with the blade closed, of course, so you don't have to open it. There you have Trump, Pence, 2020, and it's only $14. It also had a removable pocket clip. $14. That is a lot of knife. For a $14 price tag. We're working on more stainless steel frames. Used to be a full line of them, folks, but you don't see them as often as we would like, by anybody anymore. Keep calm and Trump on was 101990. The Outdoor Edge Trio, quite a nice popular set. You'll have the Outdoor Edge fillet knife on top, which is a really, really good design. We have a Sharp's Cutlery fixed blade. That's the centerpiece. And we have a Pro Guide series, the Grizzly, that's a double lock blade. All right, you have a field dressing blade and a drop point blade. Both of these will lock open at the same time. And there was even one with a saw on it. Now, the saw didn't lock, but those are gone. Beautiful, rich hardwood handles. The trio, fishing and hunting, at only $26.40. Well, that is basically $8.80 an individual knife. All look good, and they're made to use. And I like those double lock blades for folders. We have Jesse Tarbell, located in Pennsylvania. So those of you that heard me call your name out throughout this hour, this segment, you're going to win an item whenever it stops. Let's see what all of you are going to win. August 2nd, we're giving away the Stoeger. It's a Beretta and Benelli affiliate. Their parent companies, Beretta Firearms and Benelli. Get that 120, register for it. August 2nd will be here before you know it. Big case weekend coming up, folks. And those of you That is a beautiful Blue Bone Black Hill Steel full-size trapper that you're going to be receiving in your order. Don't go anywhere. A lot more knives to come.
Hey, welcome into Cutlery Corner Network. My name's Bob Lewis, and I am glad you are here. This is a win-win Wednesday, so we're going to be spinning the wheel here about the end of every hour. We're going to draw out about 6 names and then determine what you won when we spin the wheel right there. A lot of y'all are familiar with that. Kind of makes the show a little more exciting and fun. All right, we're talking about hundreds of knives here before we get through tonight. Once again, appreciate you being here. I want to talk to you about a couple of things. One of them, we have a giveaway, and our giveaway is going to be, I believe, August the 2nd, and it is a Stoeger rifle that is great. This is a 22 caliber rifle here. This is an air rifle with a 4x32 scope on it, on a rail with dust covers that come with it. This is the S2 suppressor dual stage noise reduction system on this. And it is a 22 caliber air rifle. When you cock this, it has an automatic safety figure which pops out right here. And I want to tell y'all something now. For varmint, small game hunting, this is a great little item right here. It's about a $300 retail item. It is not a toy. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, it's not a toy. Do not aim this at anybody. This is for shooting varmint and target shooting and whatever the case may be. No purchase necessary. All you got to do is go into cutlerycorner.net and register. We'll give away one of them. I believe it's August the 2nd. For those of you who are already purchasing, don't worry about it. Your name is already in the box. So this is Stoeger 22 caliber air rifle. And it's going to be a giveaway, about a $300 retail value here, and it's a super deal, trust me, okay? For those of you who've seen the Stoegers here, we've had before, and I think we've had a letter or two of a couple of y'all that's wrote in about them, all right? Stoeger air gun will be our giveaway. Now our next item here, what are we moving to next? I don't know what they got the camera on here. All right, in the center. All right, here we go with the chip away clearance. There are 2 pieces here. And both of these are pressurized bone, and they are hand tooled. That's brass pommel, brass guard, double stitch leather sheath. Retail of $44. Excuse me, it was about $45, and now you can get it for $37 on this chip away clearance. Now, just because we call it a clearance doesn't mean we can't get rid of it. That's not what we're saying. Jim tries to make a chip away clearance every week. Here it is, double stitch leather sheath, embossed on the front, and you got the pressurized bone handles, like I said. Retail $79.23. You folks at home are paying $37. Okay, that is our chip away clearance. I'm about ready to be joined here by Mr. Buzz Parker. Okay, so he's here now with us, and we had a little technical delay on his microphone right there, but anyway, good to see Buzz here. Here's a Trump Barlow. Now this one has a retail of $53.90. This is a Barlow with the smooth bone and the red and blue echelons, and it says Trump 2020 right up there on the bolster.
Well, Bob, do you think he's going to run again, maybe?
I think maybe he is. I think he kind of opened up that option a day or two ago, I believe.
Well, the thing that's good about this, of course, and Bob has pointed this out too, anything presidential is always a good thing to collect. And not only is this presidential theme, but it's patriotic theme. Right, Bob?
Exactly. And if you go back, if you look on any of the websites that do the auctions and all that other stuff and the collector's items, things that have to do with presidential elections are a big deal.
They are a real big deal, and they're a real big, good investment too. And this one's even better because you've got the Liberty Bell cracked shield cracked bell shield, and it's still Warrior, and
Yep.
it's affordable.
Now, what I don't see is on this particular one, I didn't see the packaging on it, but it doesn't matter. It says Trump 2020.
On the pocket end bolster.
Yeah, and
Yes.
that's going to be a great item right there. $16.87. Here's Jim's pick for this week. Now, this one's 12.5 inches overall. That's a long clip blade you're looking at there. It's got a kind of a coffin-shaped handle on it with wood. That's a double-stitch leather sheath Buzz is holding up there. And that hasn't been embossing on the outside. Got a brass guard. It's been pinned through the handle 7 times. What do we got in the middle of that handle right there as far as the...
Well, it's got what it is, oh, wow. I'm sorry, folks. This is new and I'm excited. It's buffalo horn.
Okay.
I
wouldn't go say it because I didn't have a computer like you, but I saw it while ago. I thought it was buffalo horn.
Yeah, it's buffalo horn in the center sectioned inlay, full tank construction, and then it's buffalo horn on the front side too, and best of all, it's by Chipaway. So you know the brand, you know the quality of the sheath we're gonna give you, and it's only $12.88. $12.88.
Super deal.
And you know what? It was $18.75 on the website, but this is a new Chipaway pattern, Bob. I know you've never seen it because I haven't. So guess what? You're getting a brand new product at a reduced sale price already.
Absolutely. Okay, here's the Silver Horse Showcase Trio. Now, this is turquoise and mother of pearl, but if you will notice, on this mother of pearl, they're wider. The mother of pearl stripes on it are wider than what they've been used to being.
Yes.
They are wider, so you get more great pearl product on there. Each one of these has the sunburst bolsters, as you can see down there on the end. And Buzz, if you'll flip that sideways, if I'm not mistaken, they got a little bit of tool working. There you go.
Yes, file worked back springs, and plus an added bonus, there's only 250 of each of these made. They're etched. Well, the trapper is 250 etched on that master clip blade, but all 3 of them retail is nearly $400, $379 and change. Your price, $25 each. $25 each, that's exotic. Look at those bolsters. What would you call that, sunburst bolsters?
I call it sunburst bolsters right there.
Yep, I would too.
$75. And that is a super deal. Retail $379.73, Buzz.
$379, that's about $125 each, your retail value. We're gonna sell them to you today for only $75. That's exotic. That has that Michael Prater look to it. I'm comparing it to something great because these look great.
All right, here's the add to order. 16 inches overall. This is a combat survival knife, and it's got that long subdued blade on it. It's got a partially hollow handle out there on the end, so that a tube that you see laying down there in front of it with fishing line, matches, and hooks are there, so you can catch something to eat for supper. And also, too, you've got in there the sharpening stone, which goes on the outside, and the cap that closes it off has a compass in it. You're getting all this for $16.25. This was $22.50, Buzz. Retail is $50. That's a whole lot of knife with this nylon sheath for $16.25.
Well, it is, and it's now what I would call a classic design, because you might as well say these designs are like 35 years old because they were instituted when the Rambo craze took off about 1980, 81. This is reminiscent of the Jimmy Lyle first Rambo survival knife that he patterned for the movie, the first Rambo movie, and this is a rugged knife and a great price, only $16.25.
Here's an exotic gemstone. Now, this is by Santa Fe. Retail is $325. This is 4 inches closed. Buzz, the folks at home are only paying $145 for this. This is custom artwork. That is Damascus. That looks like bronze, turquoise, and mother of pearl. What else you see there?
Yeah, there's another material, and Chase or Tim, if you'll put it up there, it's bronze, it's turquoise, mother of pearl, and there's another material, and I was looking through the sheet there. This is a beautiful, beautiful exotic piece. Lava rock. Thank you. Lava rock. Oh, he's on it today.
Yeah.
He's going to win the Price is Right money. Okay, gemstone by Santa Fe Stoneworks in New Mexico. Now, the rear side has a pocket clip and the wood. If you'll show them the rear side, we want to show you what you're getting. Retail $325. It's got the Santa Fe etching on the pocket clip, Bob. Raindrop Damascus, beautiful spear point blade or drop point. Love this knife. I love that lava rock in it. And the one you get will look different, but now we're down to 3 of these as we speak. So somebody's going to get that one right there.
Here's the Mammoth Ivory Damascus, $285. Now there's the Mammoth. That's about 15,000 years ago. Was when they walked around on the earth. And this is 4-inch closed also. And what do we got? You got the black onyx, or is that black onyx in there plus mother of pearl?
Yeah, you're going to have the black onyx, the mother of pearl, beautiful mammoth ivory. The one you get right here, again, it's going to be different because this stuff is mined from the Siberian tundra, and I know I'm being general here, but I think we're going to say it's old enough. It's at least 10,000 years old, this material, Bob. Might be 20,000, but you're going to get a beautiful knife, and again, that drop point raindrop Damascus blade. Look at the mammoth on the gift box. I like that. It's just a nice touch to it. It's by Santa Fe Stoneworks out in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
I like the looks of that Damascus, too.
Oh, heck yeah. Rear side pocket clip as well. $285 retail, your price $120. Show them that rear side there. You got the Santa Fe Stoneworks etching on the pocket clip. Bob, I don't know if I could actually carry this one though. I'll tell you, this is kind of a collector's piece.
That's an investment piece. There's collector pieces, then that's what I call investment pieces.
Right.
That's an investment piece. Here we go with the Sling Blade Coyote. This one is 5 inches closed. This is HCR steel that you got here. It's an 18 ball bearing opening system with a liner lock G10 handle material on there that makes that grip really work for you.
Yes.
And it's got a pocket clip on the back side. When you have a ball bearing opening system like that, it does not need to be assisted opening. Once you get that blade started and flip that wrist, the inertia starts. It also comes with a vertical or horizontal sheath with the fast clip opening system right there on front. So you can wear it in your pocket, you can wear it vertical or horizontal on your belt. $82.50, the retail is much higher than that, and Sling Blade has been great. In fact, I think we used to have another one in the red.
It's coming up,
It's coming up.
Yes.
And you'll get an option here. You can choose either. I'd choose both. There it is, Sling Blade Red Fox.
I like this one because, and I'm not usually a red color person, but I love this gray and black and red blend on this handle. And the thing that's neat about this is that the handle, the way it's textured, it serves as a grip.
Certainly does. It's got a pocket clip on the back side. G10 handle, that's HCR steel, and it's got a liner lock and a vertical or horizontal sheath. We're having a little technical difficulties. If you're seeing something there on your screen, bear with us. We're working on it right now. Going to show you how this thing opens here. 18 ball bearing opening system. Comes with a tool there. I believe you can adjust that thing.
Yes, you can. It's got the vertical or horizontal sheath. And just disregard those lines. Hey, look at the knife. That's what you need to concentrate on right there. Beautiful knife, G10 handles, Sling Blade. You saw the fast, rapid opening action of it. Just a fabulous product. You know, retail on this is $180, $82.50 is your price. Okay, Bob, we've got the American Stag Jackrabbit fixed blade here, fixed blade skinner. Beautiful genuine stag. It's going to be 7 1/4 inches overall. Brass pommel, brass guard, genuine leather sheath. $21.87. Retails $49.95, and as you see, the pommel is like I guess you'd call that a little rabbit's foot look to it.
That's what I'd call it. Might be why they call it the Jackrabbit.
I think you're right.
And I believe that one is $21.87. Great little hunting knife.
Yeah, $49.95, and we're going to give you a really nice genuine leather sheath. really nice genuine leather sheath right there to go along with it. That's a dandy little Skinner knife, 7 1/4 inches overall. It's a fantastic knife. All right, Silver Horse Stoneworks Showdown Group. We've got 4 of them here for $78.50. We've got the peanut, the toothpick, the small saddle horn, and the cigar whittler. Now, first of all, the peanut, as you can see, has turquoise pieces, as all these do, and the genuine mother of pearl and very teeny tiny strips of nickel silver inlays, sunburst style bolsters, file working on these. The back springs of these are going to be file worked, as you can see. Okay. Silver Horse Showdown retail on this is $416.79. You're talking around $100 to $124.95 each is your average retail price. We're going to sell these to you for $19.63 each, $78.50. That is your price. That is Silver Horse Stoneworks. This is the Showdown. It's a great value. Plus, we want to add, you get these very nice Silver Horse Stoneworks hard shell gift boxes to go along with them. Rear side and front side features the turquoise and mother of pearl strip inlays. Beautiful craftsmanship there. Thank you there. As you can see, the filed back springs of each of these. As you can see also, beautiful bolster embossing, mother of pearl strip inlays, turquoise inlay. A great deal there. All 4 of those for $78.50. Next up, Bob and I love this one. I love it because it's got a drop point blade, and look at that stag on there. Check this out. Only $26.87.
That's that German type stag.
Yeah,
okay,
it is.
That we see so much, well, we don't see as much anymore as what we used to. This was $26.87. That's a brass guard. And that is a great looking stag on the end of it. 8 inches overall. It does have a leather sheath that you see right there.
Yeah, it sure does. And we've got beautiful stitched leather sheath by Whitetail Cutlery, brass guard. Love the drop point blade on a fixed blade. And of course, you know, it's going to be hard, actually, Bob, for somebody to find the slabs of stag with this quality on them for $26.87. But not only that, you're getting a beautiful knife and you're getting a fantastic genuine leather sheath. That stag is so good it almost looks synthetic, but it's not. That is a genuine antler right there. Check the backside out. Beautiful knife, full tang construction, genuine leather sheath, fabulous price, $26.87. We're proud to offer that because retail is $50 on it, $26.87. Smoky Stag Cougar. Okay, this is by the Old Smoky brand. It's 4 1/4 inches, 4 1/4 inches closed. This is a classic. This is patterned after a Boker lock blade design, an old Boker from the late 1970s. This is the Old Smoky version though. And as you can see, genuine stag on here. And we're going to give you the genuine leather sheath to go along with it. This is 4 1/4 inches closed. And as you can see, the frame is all composed of brass. Brass frame on this, genuine leather sheath. I love the drop point blade. Retail on this one is $59.95. $59.95. Man, that's a good pattern right there, Bob.
For $24.50, you bet. 4 1/2 inches closed, a whole bunch of stag you're looking at right there, Buzz. And I'm gonna tell you something about that knife too. That's not a lightweight knife.
Oh, no, no, no. That is not a lightweight knife.
Hey, here's a home run, and I always knew that Buzz would be famous. He told me one day, I said, Buzz, I know you're a multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
I said, but what is it you want now? He said, I want to be famous. And here he is signing baseballs.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Home run is what this is, $21.50. This is Cutlery Corner Network baseball that you see right here. And what do we got down there in front of it, Buzz? Looks like a smooth bone baseball.
We've got a The trapper. Well, we've got a baseball and we got the trapper.
Yeah,
and
but
of
look
course,
at it. Look, got strap. It's got your lacing on it.
it's embellished there on the front. It's printed with the seams of the baseball, and it's baseball season. And I love this time of year. I went to SunTrust Park last night and watched the Braves play the New York Mets, and we had a good time. And the Mets won, and it was a great night, and it's great season, baseball season, and a great value here. You get the knife and the baseball autographed by Bob Lewis for $21.50, and Jim Frost and Sheila and Todd Boone, and me too. That's a great deal. In all seriousness, let's get serious back again. It's a great time of year, and we're bringing you this value, the baseball and the trapper for only $21.50. I got some useless trivia here. Bob, you know how much one of those Major League Baseballs costs?
Have no idea.
$34. And you know, they throw them out just like
Sure.
candy for $34.
Well, let me put it to you this way. If you and I was making what one of those ball players was making a year, I'd do that too.
Yeah.
Of course, I guarantee you they're not paying for it.
Oh, no. German Bull Stag Trapper. Here's an old classic, 4 inches closed. This is going to be the full-size frame, and this is German Bull. I love the shield on this. This has what we call a Saturn-style shield, nickel silver. Look at that shield. Love that shield. It's got the German bull, and then it's got the bull in the middle.
It does look like the planet Saturn with the ring around it circling there, doesn't it?
I'm going to have to be rude and cut in here because I want to show you the back side. Check out the back side of this knife. German stainless, nickel silver bolsters, $125.33 retail. Your price, $56.75. German bull, 60663. Beautiful knife.
Absolutely. Retail $125.33.
Look at the thickness of that.
Yeah, you don't see that every day anymore.
Well, that's the quality of German bull, and that's what you're going to get. You're going to get a hand-selected stag with both blades stamped, and a great price, $56.75. I'm sorry, I just had to show. I wanted to show you the thickness underneath, overhead, the
what
back,
you call
the
a
front.
slab of stag. All right, here we go. This is Valley Forge Damascus, 2 pieces here at $35.72. Retail is $96.27. You're only paying $35.72 for these two. Now that is a full tank construction knife right there. That is Damascus that you're looking at, okay?
It is.
And that I'm still blown away that we can do Damascus that price. That looks like, is that brass that they've done?
That's a tiny sliver inlay. That is brass.
That is
and
brass.
And then you've got
and
the
then
mosaic.
And then look up here.
Yes.
You gonna get this trapper too?
Yeah, let me turn it. Somebody's left this in the wrong way, so I want to show you how good it really looks.
And don't call it a miniature peanut.
Well, it's a bigger peanut. It's that frame. A peanut technically is a dogleg jack, and it is. And this is that exact same frame. Bob and I have sold hundreds of these without this knife for $35.72.
Yep.
We're going to give you tonight that knife absolutely free for $35.72. Genuine
and that
Damascus.
sheath has that tulip embossed on there,
Yeah,
or whatever that is right there.
great deal. $35.72.
Here's the deal of the day. Now this one was $53.50. There's 5 pieces here, Buzz. $131.83 is the retail. You're only paying $9 a piece, and that includes the big Stagalon Hunter right there in the center, which does come with a nylon sheath. I don't know whether I saw that up there or not. And that is by Sharp's Cutlery. It's full tank construction. It is a man-made material, very, very tough and durable. Has embossed bolsters on this one. Now down below it, okay, you're seeing stag bone rosin, which is part stag, part bone, that's been ground up and it's poured in a rosin to make these handles. And man, they've done a good job. I believe there went a barracuda there a while ago, and there's a coon skinner coming up.
Yeah, you've got a full-size trapper. We've got the barracuda, the Wrangler 4-inch stock knife, and we've got the coon skinner. So you're getting all 5 pieces for only $9 each. Now we've reduced it. It was $53.50. Your price now, all 5, only $45. Now the pocket knives are all Rockwell tested. They're Steel Warrior, so you know the fit and finish is going to be very good. You know, every one of these knives has that genuine stag look as well. That's what it's designed to look like. That's intentional. And it's a fraction of the cost of genuine stag. Look, full-size trapper, the Barracuda, the Coonskinner, the Sharps Cutlery full-size buoy, the Wrangler. Great deal there. All 5 pieces retail $131.83. Your price, $45. Number 102241.
Chris Clay in North Carolina, you're a winner, Chris. We'll spin the wheel at the end of the this hour right here. We'll find out what all the winners of this hour has won. Thank you, Chris. $45 for that set right there. Scott Howard from Minnesota, you're a winner also.
Stag Savings 6-pack. Bob, I don't think we've had this exact assortment right here yet, but I can tell you this, before we're going to go backwards here, and I'm going to tell you, for 6 genuine Stag fixed blades for $21.46 each, that's a no-brainer. It's a good deal, especially, look at the bottom one there.
That's a big boy right there.
This is like a Bob size. It's a big boy buoy. This was endorsed by Bob right here, I can tell you, because it's 14 inches. Seriously, Bob, this one here, there's $50 knife right there by itself. Right.
You're only paying $128.75 for these. $403.20 of retail.
Yeah.
Now, each one of these does have a leather sheath.
Leather, yes. I didn't know. Have you ran this one before? You must have. Okay, I haven't. I don't get to be on as much as Bob, you know, but, you know, I'm getting there. I'm catching up to him. We have a good time. We're just kidding around. Folks, it's a great deal. And Bob, here's another trophy stag, 11 inches overall.
People, this is 6 pieces here, and like that huge stag that he just showed you, this is great stag.
Check that out.
Yeah, if you're a dealer and you're thinking about putting some stag handle knives out there, 100 buoys, with leather sheaths, you can get 6 of them here for $128.75. Buzz, what would you put that large knife out there for?
Oh, I would put that one out there at least $59.95. I mean, it's a big 14-inch with leather sheath.
All right, here's the Wild Turkey Steel Ranch. Now, let me tell you about these 7 pieces. First of all, retail's $186.82, but you're not paying that. On Cutlery Corner Network, you're paying $72.50. That's $10.36 a piece. Now, Buzz, when you look at these, here's what you got. You got buffalo horn, ox horn, smooth bone, ox horn, and buffalo horn and ox horn again for each one of these patterns here.
Yes, so you've got a lot of sectioning here. Say that again, Bob, real quick.
Oh yeah, I'll do it for you because I know what you're talking about. You got buffalo horn, you got ox horn, then you got smooth bone, you got buffalo horn again, and then ox horn again out there towards the end.
Yeah, that's the order of the sectioning in each one of these, and you can see from each pattern this has a lot of variance in it. These vary a lot. Beautiful, and what I love about them, it's just a real icing on the cake. I love that Derringer shield you're getting with every one of them. All 7 of these, only $10.36 each. They've set the price right on these. You get the 4 5/8 cents. That's this big.
I do not know how they do this for this price point, and I'm gonna tell you why. The consistency for these is on the horn to cut it and get it in there is different. So you got to be careful.
It's somebody that knows what they're doing. It's exactly right. Great deal. Wild Turkey, Steel Ranch, all 7, $72.50.
Here's the Marshall Damascus. All right. Retail $97.33. We've got 50. You're going to pay $58.80 on this one. First of all, we're talking about Damascus. All of this for $58.80. Then you're talking about that S-curve brass guard. Then it looks like back there that we've got, is that buffalo horn back there?
You mean the handle?
Yeah.
Yes,
and
yes.
it's pinned through there 3 times, a beautiful leather sheath. What's the overall length on this? It says 15 inches overall. That is a lot of Damascus. Full tank, That is a $20 sheath, maybe 25 at double stitch with embossing on the outside.
Yeah, you're going to have an 11-inch blade, 11-inch genuine Damascus. That's hand forged Damascus blade. Look at this S guard. Look at this curl. That kind of looks like a handlebar mustache guard. Love that. That's an old style, is what that is. And Bob's right. Check the sheath. Thick, double stitched.
All right, bear with us. We got a station identification thing going on. We'll be right back in just a few seconds. All right, here's the molasses bone Choctaw. Now, this is in the standard 3 3/4 inch. And this is molasses, the way they've dyed this out. This is the Choctaw, the famous Choctaw, which is one of the strongest lockbacks you can get in the original 3 3/4. Huge bolsters on the front. It's still Warrior fit and finish. $15.37 a piece with a retail of $32.
Yes, this is our famous best-selling lock blade. You can see that that's that deep mountain style jigging, mountain jigging. This is the Choctaw. It's a famous pattern because we've made it famous. We're the only company that makes this pattern. It's a unique, it's almost like a dugout canoe lock blade. It's got a whole lot of hafting, and hafting means it's swooped down there in the middle. But what that enables you to do, Bob, you know, you grip the Choctaw, it just lays right in your hand, especially when you shut your palm on it.
I just had one in my hand there. Drew handed me one of them while we were talking. Mm-hmm. And now I'm gonna tell you something else too. It's not super, super wide that it's too bulky.
No, no.
It's a slim line, but very, very strong. $15.37. Looky here, Buzz. Here's the marbles, and Buzz and I determined that marbles been around since about 1918, maybe 1920, somewhere in there.
Yep.
Check this stag out with that little, what is that, little tiny crown stag?
Yeah, it's a little piece of crown stag there. Love that. You know, every piece of that's going to be different, just like the beautiful handle, that rounded barreled look to it. You've got, of course, your spacers in there. This is an old classic design after the old classic marbles look that had the regular carbon blade. However, Bob and I have a genuine Damascus blade. Look at that. You can see the forging folds on the spine of the blade. This is by Marbles. It is a beautiful knife. We have about 3 dozen of these to sell is all. And we've got a sensational price, $149.95 retail. Your price, only $58. And Bob, this is what I love. I love that marble stamp in that sheath.
Yep, that's a peacock's tail and the marble stamped right in it.
Marble's trademark stamped right in the sheath, the exact font. I love etches and shields and stamps and things.
Now,
beautiful knife.
Let me also remind you now on Damascus, do not store a Damascus knife in the sheath. Okay,
yes.
Keep it oiled, but do not store it. Wear it in the sheath, but don't store it.
And after you take it out in the field and take it out, put a coat of oil on it. That's good.
Right. Here's the #1 Gerber multiplier, $48. This one's 6-inch closed, and it is those plier heads right there fold up in the handle there. Obviously, look at all the tools going on here. You believe this? Bottle opener, scissors.
Well,
you got the little saw blade there. You got a screwdriver punch, almost what it looks like to me. Then you got the pliers and the side cutters. Then what do we got out here on the end? We got another saw blade, a sheep's foot, a Phillips head, and a screwdriver end.
Yes, you've got a lot of things. You've got a saw, serrated edge blade, fine edge blade, needle nose pliers, pinch style wire cutters, lanyard hole, and I'm reading. I'm cheating, Bob. Scissors, can opener, bottle opener. In case we miss one, that's why I got that. You get it. It comes in clam packaging.
It'll generally tell how many tools is right there on the package. How many does it say on the front of it there?
Titanium nitride coating too. 12 tools.
12 tools total.
Spring-loaded pliers, locking tools.
I'm gonna tell you that if you had a flashlight, duct tape, and some electrical tape, you could fix most of the cars I've had. And that tool right there.
That's a good point.
All right, here's a Gerber Gator lock at $62.50, 5 inches closed. Everybody knows about Gerber. Look at that little clip blade that you have in this lock back right here, Buzz.
Yes, this is the Gerber Gator, and this pattern has been around for, I know, about 35 years. I remember I've had some Gerbers in collections I bought in the old black and blue boxes, and it's got a kind of a sandblasted smooth blade finish on it. Of course, it's made in Portland, Oregon. This is USA made. You're gonna have the Gerber all-weather ballistic sheath with it as well. This is a very classic, Bob, I know you've seen these before. The Gerber Gators, they've been around. This is a knife right here. Take this thing out and use it. It's got a guarantee with it. It's just a smooth action, long time made classic Gerber design, and we've got them for only $62.50. You'll love it. People like Gerber. We've got about 5 dozen of these to sell, and I don't think we've ever had these on the show, but we're happy to add it. Gerber Gator Lock, only $62.50. The handle is rubber, by the way, too, and it's contoured to fit right in the palm of your hand.
That means good for fishing, good for working. That rubberized type handle means when you grab it, you got hold of it.
That's exactly right. Sure
All
does.
right, here's a limited abalone, buffalo, and executive. So you've got the sunburst bolsters right here. And some people call them knurled, some people will call them different things, but they're flared either way. And that's buffalo and abalone in the middle. 2 pieces there for $36. Retail is $74, and I think this is a great deal right here, Buzz. $36 for both pieces. It's almost a work of art.
What's the etch say, Drew? Limited edition. Yeah, Bob, what's beautiful about this, and you said it the other day, and it's true, that black buffalo horn brings out, you've got fingerprint abalone, and you're getting that on both sides. The back side is not plastic. It's the same inlays on both sides. That is beautiful, genuine fingerprint abalone. Each piece is going to be different. Premier edition. It's by Steel Warrior. So you know that you're going to get great walk and talk blade action.
That most dealers, I don't know all the dealers' business and their customer base, but most dealers can put this knife out at $36.95 and sell it.
Oh, sure.
One each, yeah.
Sure, they sure can. Great knives, 2 beautiful knives, 36
Stanley
bucks.
Smith in Minnesota, you're a winner. We're going to spin the wheel here shortly, and we'll see what all you've won. Thank you, Stanley. Okay, here's the Smith & Wesson American Hero Series. Okay, and these look like the 44 Magnum Model 29s, except they're in stainless. And this is Smith & Wesson on that subdued blade. This red, white, and blue flag handle has the seatbelt cutter and the glass popper. It has also a liner lock, and it's assisted open. It's got a pocket clip on the back side, and it fits in that collector's tin, which Drew is about ready to pick up over and show you. And there's your 2 model 29s, which can make your day if you own one. All right, $69.95 gives a little history back there on the back of Smith & Wesson. I believe I'm right on those models.
Yeah, great deal here, only $28.75, and you get the display tin with it. It's Smith & Wesson. You're going to have a rear side pocket clip there. You've got that black matte stainless steel drop point style blade. Watch Drew, watch this. See how good he is with that? It's not a snapshot, but it's got the thumb studs on there so you can open it up very rapidly in about a second. $28.75. Your retail is $69.95. It's a fantastic deal. Just like this was named after Bob because it says mixed nuts. Well,
there you go.
Maybe so, whatever.
Retail $691.98, 13 pieces here. All right, you're paying $7.04 a piece for these, Buzz, and you've got the listing on what they all are there on your computer. But there's that tiger bone. Then you got the red pick on this thing. You got all kinds of stuff coming up here. Steel Warrior fit and finish on it, looks like most of these. There's the red, white, and blue smooth bone with the American flag.
Yeah,
you've got red pick there.
We've got a rainbow assortment here. What we've got cracked ice, oxhorn, the tiger stripe, the chestnut bone, the walnut bone, saltwater abalone, saltwater mother pearl. I love the patriotic one, especially this time of year. Red pick bone, the blue Cancun bone, buffalo horn, Looks like Dino Rock. That's one of our new ones. These are all Steel Warrior fit and finish, as he mentioned. They're all, see the little sticker? That's not a price sticker. That means these are Rockwell blade tested. All of them guaranteed between 58 and 60. Retail nearly $700, $691.98. So retail on these is what, about, oh gosh, at least 50 bucks a piece on some of these, at least.
Well, you got 13 pieces here. You're only paying $7.04 a piece. Take advantage of our buying power, and we buy in volume. And that's how you can get these at this price. All 13 pieces for $91.50. We call it mixed nuts.
That's it. $91.50 mixed nuts. Also, each of these are individually boxed. They're retail friendly. We fail to mention that sometimes. That's an added bonus as well. Bob, you know, if you're a dealer and you got these, you're paying rough $7 a piece. Some of them you can get $19.95, $24.95, $14.95. It's a moneymaker and a collector's dream as well. $91.50 for all the mixed nuts.
Here's Chipaway Select, 5 pieces here. And this is pressurized bone that you see that's been hand carved, that's been pressure dyed. It's been hand carved and then torched so that you can highlight the feathers that they put in here. That one right there has been torched and grooved for gripping. These all have a brass pommel and a brass guard, all right? And they got color wood spacers, and they've got a double stitch leather sheath with embossing out there on the top.
That's right. Now, I believe, Bob, this is the Chipaway Select, what we should have, the graphic. There we go, there we go. Okay, yeah, this is Chipaway.
So there's not 7, there's 5?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, but
the graphics was wrong, sorry.
Yeah, but the price is cheaper too, $89.50. Chipaway Select, 5 buoys, hand carved, pressure dyed, brass pommels, brass guard. I believe each one of these is going to be 12 inches. Yeah, these are the 12-inch size. Genuine leather sheaths. Retail $212.97, so about $40 to $44.95 each is your average. Bob and I have these for you for only $17.90 each. Look at the sheath you get with every one of them. Genuine leather, beautiful genuine leather sheaths, excellent quality. The hand carving, I wouldn't want to do that. I believe I'd take an hour or two, Bob.
Take longer than I'd want to spend with it, and I don't think I could do near as good a job. Of course, they may do several of them a day. Richard Anthus in Texas. Richard, you're a winner, and we'll spin the wheel here at the end of the hour so we can tell what you've won. Thank you, Richard.
Here we go. Here's the Choctaw extravaganza. I knew something was amiss there. Saying, you know, 7 pieces of Choctaws, only $96.60. That's $13.80. Bob, we've got an all-star lineup of Choctaws. This is the 3 3/4 inch size. This is the original. And plus, I want to point this out before we go on. We've got 2 patriotic ones. 2 patriotics. We've got, there it is. There's the Liberty Bell Choctaw. That's sectioned red, white, and blue smooth bone with the cracked Liberty Bell shield. And that's cracked on purpose. I didn't mean the bone was cracked. Here we go. We've got the red, white, and blue with the American flag shield. Oh, I'm sorry, we've got 3 patriotics. We've got the honeycomb red, white, and blue. We've got that beautiful walnut bone. And there it is again. Here's the Choctaw with that fingerprint abalone insert inlay. We've got an ox horn, stag bone rosin, and I believe that's all of them. Yeah, all 7. Retail $213.91. Your price, only $13.80 each. This is our company's top-selling lock blade. And you know, you can find these still. I saw one the other day. A guy had one for sale from the 1980s in the Frost Cutlery box, the old tan box. People collect these, people use them. And the price of them, these are Steel Warriors. The price of them is very good. $13.80 each for the Choctaw extravaganza. And remember to check out Jim's pick this week. Remember to also look us up anytime if you don't catch us, because Bob talks too fast, on cutlerycorner.net. I tell you, I'm getting Bob today. I'm getting some payback here. We're having a good time. We're selling a lot of product, and we've got some good product like this one.
Retail on this one right here is $213.91. Now, before we even get started, I want to tell you something. This display right here has a latch down here. It has hooks on the back, so you can hang it on the wall, and you've got writing on all these blades. It's in cursive writing, so some of it may be hard to read, but it's all etched in here on these blades. This is the battles of the Civil War. There's the stars and bars, the red, white, and blue flag. And there's your, looks like 1861s there. As far as the pistols go, you've got Gettysburg here. You've got all the major battles.
Vicksburg.
River of Death. Yeah, you got Vicksburg.
Sharpsburg.
And Chancellorsville.
Shiloh. That one I don't. Stoner's Run.
I
don't know that one.
I don't think we're seeing the right, I don't think we're reading it right, okay?
Okay.
Now, what we've got here, okay, is battles of the Civil War. And we got the major battles. $226.67. The display is worth about $36, $39 by itself, something like that.
I was going to say 50, but,
Okay.
but really you're getting a great deal.
Right. And let me also say this. My piece of paper that had every one of these battles written on it disappeared on me, so I'm going to tape it to the back of it. But sometimes you can see it better with a camera than what we can because of lighting here. As they go over them, it's hard to do it. They're moving pretty fast. That's what they got to do. They got to put so many knives on here in so many minutes. But
well, both blades, spay and clip blades, are factory etched with battle information. The shield, I love the shield. It's got the Stars and Bars flag and the American flag shield. Battles of the Civil War placard there at the top. Genuine bone handles on each of these as well.
Now, Gettysburg, of course, is right there in the middle. That's the one that changed the war. Where the South never moved any further north.
It says bloodiest battle of the Civil War.
It certainly is.
Okay, he knows a lot about it.
That's due to Pickett's charge that failed drastically. The South's artillery, they had a different type of fuse on their cannons, and they were firing about 200 yards over the Northern artillery's heads. So with all that smoke, they couldn't see, and he kept running the troops into them. That's when they was telling their cannoneers to fire at the angles with canister. That's ball with chains on it to go through there and rip through them and get more than one person at a time.
Bob honestly knows a lot about Civil War history. I'm impressed, and I wish we had more time, but great deal here.
$128. If you know someone's interested in history, that'd be it right there.
That's right.
Okay, what do we got here next? You got a little Native American artwork. It says Native Pride, $24. There's two pieces here. You've got a broad blade knife up here. Well, it looks like an Indian chief there on it. Is that on both sides, or is that on single side?
Yes.
It's on both sides. It's also on the handle.
There it is on both sides.
You've got the pewter style embossed type feathers on it. And that plaque will hang on the wall, okay? Now down below it, so that you can show people what you got at home, we've got a folder there that is also assisted opening. You've got a Native American scene, and it's got a pocket clip on the back side. That is called DTM, direct to metal. 3D digital artwork, as I understand it, and they do a great job. You're getting both these pieces for $24.
I want to say something real quick before we switch off. Bob and I have sold these buoys for $24 all by themselves on the plaque. The other day we had one. Now we're throwing in the assisted open Native American knife as well. That is a great deal. It's a wall hanger, beautiful artwork on there. I love that blade with the Native American riding on horseback. Both pieces, only $24. And again, you get the plaque, perfect for display. Okay, here's my favorite handle material. This is the brand new Choctaw. This one, when I say brand new, it's a Choctaw, yes, but this is our scaled up Choctaw. Instead of the 3 3/4 inch original size, we've taken something great and made it even better. This is 4.5 inches closed. This one is big. This one is not going to be, I'm not going to say you can't carry it in your pocket, but it's got a sheath with it on purpose because we know that a lot of people out there have asked for Choctaw, a bigger one. Well, now you've got it. 4.5 inches closed, beautiful turquoise bar handles. I love this handle material. I've got the Steel Warrior toothpick in this handle material. Now this one is going to have the Rockwell tested clip blade. Beautiful. Every handle of these is going to be different because that's the turquoise bar handles. You can see that it's got to be a painstaking process to compose this handle material and get it on a handle, a single handle on the knife. $28.75 is your cost with free sheath, the new Choctaw.
There's a Valley Forge Damascus in the red line, $34.76. That's a smooth bone with that red line divider in there that makes that bone handle sit up against that Damascus very, very flat and just makes for a nice, clean piece. If you turn that sideways, you'll see it's full tank construction there, Drew. And it's got a leather sheath. Then down below it, looks like we got a trapper, Buzz.
We do, and I'm glad you said that because there's the file working on the spine of the blade as well. Now the trapper is free. Bob and I have sold a whole lot of these without the trapper, without that free dogleg trapper. We're going to give you, along with the Damascus, which for $34.76, a full tang Damascus bone skinner is a steal. I tell you, it's a great deal. Not only that, sweeten the pot, you've got the free dogleg trapper to go with it. Retails $90.67. Fabulous deal. We've only got 6 of these left to sell.
All right, Jack Sisk in Georgia. Jack, you are a winner. Thank you, Jack. We're going to spin the wheel here in about 9 minutes so that you people we've called out your name will find out what you have won for Wednesday's Win-Win Wednesday night because we are spinning the wheel. Hey, check this out. This is the new Baron Bull Turquoise Trapper, and that has got, what's that? We got oxhorn, then turquoise, then red turquoise, and that moves on, and then mother of pearl in there. Is that correct?
Yes, blue turquoise, red turquoise, mother of pearl, and then oxhorn on the left side. Now this is by Baron Bull, and that is on both sides. You've got fluted bolsters. This is our exotic trapper. You get the deluxe hard shell gift box with it as well. File worked blades, and I believe the back springs are file worked as well. Retail $89.95. There's a lot of craftsmanship that goes into this knife. It is a trapper, full-size trapper, beautiful stone there you see, beautiful oxhorn, and it's only $34.50.
Hey, Buzz.
Yes.
I want to break in on you here. A while ago when we had that Civil War set, Battles of the Civil War, we found our piece of paper here because that's laser etching on there and small blades, but it was the Battle of Vicksburg, Shiloh, Stones River.
Stones River, that's the one.
Bull Run, Chancellorsville, okay? Chancellorsville, Chickamauga, and Gettysburg. That was on this set right here that you guys, we showed you earlier. And once again, the Battle of Vicksburg, Shiloh, Stones River, Bull Run, Chancellorsville, Chickamauga, which was about 14 miles down the road here, and, of course, Gettysburg. Thank you, Mr. Director.
Yes, that's a great deal. $128 for all 7 trappers. Plus, we're giving you the $50 display case with it to present these. Beautiful, beautiful set there.
I didn't want to. I love this set, and I want to make sure that the people knew what we were talking about on it.
The one I never can see is the Stones River one. I'm glad you found that one. $128 for the set. Great item there. A lot of history in that. 3 gray bone, 3 blue bone, and 1 red bone. Of course, that represents the colors of the United States and then the Confederacy as well. Then you got the 1 red bone trapper in the middle. Okay, now we're off to the POW. Bob, this is a tribute knife. It's going to have a Tonto style blade, 12 inches overall. It's like a combat fighter. Subdued black matte stainless steel blade finishing, and then the POW MIA logo.
Now that's a Kydex composite sheath that's hard shell. And of course, like he's saying, that is definitely black subdued POW MIA. You're not forgotten. Serration down there on the bottom. And you got the stainless guard, rubber grip, and a stainless pommel there. That's actually got a coating over it. $14.87. Retail is $42.
Well, what I
Okay.
like, okay, oh,
Here's our two favorites right here.
I love these. I'm sorry, I was going to say that POW has got that Tonto style blade. Okay, this one, he's right. We love this set right here. Great price, perfect size. These are 4 inches closed. And Bob, there's really not much difference in them except the color.
It's color only is the difference.
Well, I
in 'em.
believe the blade varies a little bit on these. I believe you've got a different drop point style blade, just barely. I know what it's the finishing. You've got kind of a gray
One of them's
matte
a little
and
lighter. than
gray
the other.
matte and black matte. That's what.
One of
Thank
them's a
you,
little
Drew.
lighter. But what that is, that's aluminum handle to lighten it up. Now, that don't mean it's so light that you know that.
Oh, no, no, no,
that
no.
It's not substantial, but it's got the pocket clip on it. Now they're about, what was that? About 4 inches close.
Yeah, and look at this, Bob. This one, do that again, Drew. Show them, folks.
This
If we
thing
had,
is fast as greased lightning.
yeah, if we had this set for $25, both the pair for $24.95, we would not bat an eye, folks. That's a great deal. $16.80. That's $8.40 each. We promise you that knife
That'd
right
be
there.
one I believe I'd carry because it wouldn't be so big it'd be a problem.
It's a
there.
great knife.
All right, here we go. This is the NRA Deep Woods hunting knife here. And this one is a big boy. Look how thick this blade is. Drew, if you can flip that thing around there and show them what we got. This is a lot of knife. I mean a lot. What was that?
This is 9 inches overall, but check out
It is so thick.
the thickness of this blade. My
Yeah.
goodness.
Well, the NRA is not going to let you put anything on their name on anything that they don't
Now,
believe is
it's also got the
quality.
"Don't Tread on Me," the Gadsden flag,
Yep.
famous etch of that
Right.
yellow flag.
Right.
And I don't know why they call that a Gadsden flag, but they do. I need to study that. I love this Skinner. Bob, you know the blade of this has dual grinds as well. This knife right here will last you a long time. It's a rugged knife. It's built to use, and the price we've got it at, 13 cents. Drew, lift up the sheath where they can see the sheath. I know it's kind of, there we go. You get the all-weather sheath to go with it. That's a classic Skinner blade. Thick. I like the finger groove contour. That knife will fit, when your hand closes up, it fits right to the contour of your palm. River runs sharp. Okay, I was expecting to read River runs deep, but River runs sharp.
$56.75 for these 8 pieces is what we're asking. The retail is $203.28. But you don't pay that. You pay $56.75 for all 8 pieces. That breaks down to $7.09 a piece. And you got some Aztec, Native American looking colors going on here. You got a blue Delrin type, more of a, what would you call that one up there? Molasses. Then you got like a torch bone color. You got the green Delrin.
Well, the really cool one, you've got that wood one.
Yep.
You've got the wood, and this is all sharp fingers. This is the classic design. All these are 7 inches overall. Now, they're full tank construction as well. Each of them have the all-weather sheath, the Ocoee River sheath with them. You've got green Stagolon, the red Stagolon, the blue. Beautiful. Look at that. That's designed to look like genuine stag. Now you see the Aztec Indian. Look at the beautiful wood on that one. I don't know, what kind of wood is that, guys? Beautiful wood, and I think I can't. Beautiful wood on that, each one with a sheath. There's the blue. Now these are designed to use. That's why they're synthetic handles. Zebra. Okay, that is zebra wood on the wood one. Green Delrin. These are pinned. Excellent price. Retail $203.28. So about $25 to $28.95 each retail. Your price, Bob and I have them for you for $709. That's $709 each, $56.75. Each one of those 8 pieces. Of course, you get a sheath with it as well. J.D. Davidson in Utah, you are a winner, and either I or Bob is about to spin the wheel. I don't know, we need to vote on who spins the wheel. Okay, they want me to. Okay, I'll be glad to. All right, y'all ready? Okay. Okay. All you guys this hour, the 6 people we've announced, you won the Steel Warrior, Abalone, Barracuda Lock Blade. You did good. Steel Warrior, Barracuda, Abalone Lock Blade. Congratulations. We appreciate you all. And we hope you will tune in with us next because we've got more fabulous deals coming up, excellent prices, and quality merchandise. Stay with us. We'll be back in just a few seconds. Okay, we're back and we've got deals for you. We've got Survival Satisfaction coming up here. Now what this set consists of is a group of 5 fixed blade knives. Now one knife in there we've got, I can tell you, that's worth all the money by itself. We've got the Skin Master. That's the rubber handle fixed blade here with the Kydex sheath. That right there, 11 inches overall. We've got a Rambo style survival knife. We've got combat knives. I want to go over these. Combat Fighter Bowie, that's 12 inches overall. We've got that in here. We've got the black ABS Bowie, 10 inches overall with a black matte stainless steel finishing and a lanyard hole. Full tank construction on that one. We've got an 11 inch. That's the Skin Master I was telling you about. That one right there is a fabulous piece, the Skin Master. Then we've got a black Packwood Bowie, half serrated blade, 15.5 inches overall. That's the one right there on your screen. That's by Tack Extreme. And then we've got a 16-inch black survival Bowie. That's the one right there. I would call that a Rambo style knife, for lack of a better term. It's got a survival kit and a compass. There it is right there. There's the Skin Master. That is a fabulous knife. It by itself is a $39.95 knife. Easy. That knife right there, we've sold thousands of them for a reason. People keep buying them and they keep coming back, reordering those. Fabulous knife. Your price on all 5 of these is $12.55 each. That is Survival Satisfaction. All 5, only $62.75. Number 100918. And additionally, I want to add, every one of those comes complete with a sheath. Of course, we're going to give you a sheath with them. Bob and I always stress that. Our fixed blade knives automatically will come with a sheath. Okay, Summer Sizzler. What we have here is a group of trappers. These are all trappers. We're going to have a group of 8 trappers at $9.31 each. Now, these are all going to have stainless steel blades. They were all going to have beautiful handle materials. We've got a purple Appaloosa. There it is right there. That's a beautiful trapper. We've got a Frostwood right behind it there on the pedestal. That's the Frostwood, one of my favorite handles from my childhood. It's multicolored, laminated stamina wood, red, blue, green, black, beautiful multi-layered handle color. Then you're going to have a jade green pick bone or jig bone. I comboed that word there. Then you got a red smooth bone. We've got the Cape Buffalo horn, all 8 pieces, only $74.50. Now these are, I didn't tell you this, but I'm going to save the best for last. These are the 4 1/4 inch. These are the full-size trappers. You're not getting a 3 1/2 inch or a 2 3/8 tiny trapper. This is the big standard trapper size. A great deal on these. These retail for around $24.95 up to $29.95 each on the retail, depending on the handle material and the frame. Bob and I have them for you today for only $9.31 each. This is the Summer Sizzler Trapper assortment, all 8 pieces, $74.50, all stainless steel blades. All except the Frostwood are all natural handle materials as well. That's number 102134. Okay, Bob, we've got the American Stag Jackrabbit fixed blade here, fixed blade skinner. Beautiful genuine stag. It's going to be 7 1/4 inches overall. Brass pommel, brass guard, genuine leather sheath. $21.87. Retails $49.95, and as you see, the pommel is like I guess you'd call that a little rabbit's foot look to it.
That's what I'd call it. Might
Yep.
be why they call it the Jackrabbit.
I think you're right.
And I believe that one is $21.87. Great little hunting knife.
Yeah, $49.95, and we're going to give you a really nice genuine leather sheath. Really nice genuine leather sheath right there to go along with it. That's a dandy little Skinner knife, 7 1/4 inches overall. It's a fantastic knife. All right, Silver Horse Stoneworks Showdown Group. We've got 4 of them here for $78.50. We've got the peanut, the toothpick, the small saddle horn, and the cigar whittler. Now, first of all, the peanut, as you can see, has turquoise pieces, as all these do, and the genuine mother of pearl and very teeny tiny strips of nickel silver inlays, sunburst style bolsters, file working on these. The back springs of these are going to be file worked, as you can see. Okay, Silver Horse Showdown retail on this is $416.79. You're talking around $100 to $124.95 each is your average retail price. We're going to sell these to you for $19.63 each, $78.50. That is your price. That is Silver Horse Stoneworks. This is the Showdown. It's a great value. Plus, we want to add, you get these very nice Silver Horse Stoneworks hard shell gift boxes to go along with them. Rear side and front side features the turquoise and mother of pearl strip inlays. Beautiful craftsmanship there. Thank you there. As you can see, the filed back springs of each of these. As you can see also, beautiful bolster embossing, mother of pearl strip inlays, turquoise inlay. A great deal there. All 4 of those for $78.50. Next up, Bob and I love this one. I love it because it's got a drop point blade, and look at that stag on there. Check this out. Only $26.87.
That's that German type stag.
Yeah,
okay,
it is.
That we see so much. Well, we don't see as much anymore as what we used to. This was $26.87. That's a brass guard. And that is a great looking stag on the end of it. 8 inches overall. It does have a leather sheath that you see right there.
Yeah, it sure does. And we've got beautiful stitched leather sheath by Whitetail Cutlery, brass guard. Love the drop point blade on a fixed blade. And of course, you know, it's going to be hard, actually, Bob, for somebody to find the slabs of stag with this quality on them for $26.87. But not only that, you're getting a beautiful knife and you're getting a fantastic genuine leather sheath. That stag is so good it almost looks synthetic, but it's not. That is a genuine antler right there. Check the backside out. Beautiful knife, full tang construction, genuine leather sheath, fabulous price, $26.87. We're proud to offer that because retail is $50 bucks on it. $26.87. Smoky Stag Cougar. Okay, this is by the Old Smoky brand. It's 4 1/4 inches, 4 1/4 inches closed. This is a classic. This is patterned after a Boker lock blade design, an old Boker from the late 1970s. This is the Old Smoky version though. And as you can see, genuine stag on here. And we're going to give you the genuine leather sheath to go along with it. This is 4 1/4 inches closed. And as you can see, the frame is all composed of brass. Brass frame on this, genuine leather sheath. I love the drop point blade. Retail on this one is $59.95. $59.95. Man, that's a good pattern right there, Bob.
For $24.50, you bet. 4 1/2 inches closed, a whole bunch of stag you're looking at right there, Buzz. And I'm going to tell you something about that knife, too. That's not a lightweight knife.
Oh, no, no, no. That is not a lightweight knife.
Hey, here's a home run, and I always knew that Buzz would be famous. He told me one day, I said, Buzz, I know you're a multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
I said, but what is it you want now? He said, I want to be famous. And here he is signing baseballs.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Home run is what this is, $21.50. This is Cutlery Corner Network baseball that you see right here. And what do we got down there in front of it, Buzz? Looks like a smooth bone baseball.
We've got the trapper. Well, we've got a baseball and we've got the trapper.
Yeah,
and
but look at it. It's got stripe. It's got your lacing on it.
It's embellished there on the front. It's printed with the seams of the baseball. And it's baseball season, and I love this time of year. I went to SunTrust Park last night and watched the Braves play the New York Mets. And we had a good time, and the Mets won. And it was a great night, and it's great season, baseball season, and a great value here. You get the knife and the baseball autographed by Bob Lewis for $21.50, and Jim Frost and Sheila and Todd Boone, and me too. That's a great deal. In all seriousness, let's get serious back again. It's a great time of year, and we're bringing you this value, the baseball and the trapper for only $21.50. I got some useless trivia here. Bob, you know how much one of those Major League Baseballs costs?
Have no idea.
$34. And you know, they throw them out just like
Sure.
candy for $34.
Well, let me put it to you this way. If you and I was making what one of those ball players was making a year, I'd do that too.
Yeah.
Of course, I guarantee you they're not paying for it.
Oh, no, no. German Bull Stag Trapper. Here's an old classic, 4 inches closed. This is going to be the full-size frame, and this is German Bull. It's got, I love the shield on this. This has what we call a Saturn-style shield, nickel silver. Look at that shield. Love that shield. It's got the German bull, and then it's got the bull in the middle.
It does look like the planet Saturn with the ring around it circling there, doesn't it?
I'm going to have to be rude and cut in here because I want to show you the backside. Check out the backside of this knife. German stainless, nickel silver bolsters, $125.33 retail. Your price, $56.75. German Bull, 60663. Beautiful knife.
Absolutely. Retail $125.33.
Look at the thickness of that.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't see that every day anymore.
Well, that's the quality of German Bull, and that's what you're going to get. You're going to get a hand-selected stag with both blades stamped, and a great price, $56.75. I'm sorry, I just had to show. I wanted to show you the thickness underneath, overhead, the
what
back,
you call
the
a
front.
slab of stag. All right, here we go. This is Valley Forge Damascus, 2 pieces here at $35.72. Retail is $96.27. You're only paying $35.72 for these two. Now that is a full tank construction knife right there. And that is Damascus that you're looking at, okay?
It is.
And that I'm still blown away that we can do Damascus that price. That looks like, is that brass that they've done?
That's a tiny sliver inlay. That is brass.
That is
and
brass.
And then you've got the mosaic.
And then look up here.
Yes.
You gonna get this trapper too?
Yeah, let me turn it. Somebody's left this in the wrong way, so I want to show you how good it really looks.
And don't call it a miniature peanut.
Well, it's a bigger peanut. It's that frame. It's that a peanut technically is a dog leg jack, and it is. And this is that exact same frame. Bob and I have sold hundreds of these without this knife for $35.72.
Yep.
We're going to give you tonight that knife absolutely free for $35.72. Genuine
and that
Damascus.
sheath has that tulip embossed on there.
Yeah.
Or whatever that is right there.
Great deal. $35.72.
Here's the deal of the day. Now this one was $53.50. There's 5 pieces here, Buzz. $131.83 is the retail. You're only paying $9 a piece, and that includes the big Stagalon Hunter right there in the center, which does come with a nylon sheath. I don't know whether I saw that up there or not. And that is by Sharp's Cutlery. It's full tank construction. It is a man-made material, very, very tough and durable. It has embossed bolsters on this one. Now down below it, okay, you're seeing stag bone rosin, which is part stag, part bone. that's been ground up and it's poured in a rosin to make these handles. And man, they've done a good job. I believe there went a barracuda there a while ago, and there's a coon skinner coming up.
Yeah, you got a full-size trapper. We've got the barracuda, the Wrangler 4-inch stock knife, and we've got the coon skinner. So you're getting all 5 pieces for only $9 each. Now we've reduced it. It was $53.50. Your price now, all 5, only $45. Now the pocket knives are all Rockwell tested. They're Steel Warrior, so you know the fit and finish is going to be very good. You know, every one of these knives has that genuine stag look as well. That's what it's designed to look like. That's intentional. And it's a fraction of the cost of genuine stag. Look, full-size trapper, the barracuda, the coon skinner, the Sharp's Cutlery full-size buoy, the Wrangler. Great deal there. All 5 pieces retail $131.83. Your price $45. Number 102241.
Chris Clay in North Carolina, you're a winner, Chris. We'll spin the wheel at the end of the this hour right here. We'll find out what all the winners of this hour has won. Thank you, Chris. $45 for that set right there. Scott Howard from Minnesota, you're a winner also.
Stag Saving 6-pack. Bob, I don't think we've had this exact assortment right here yet, but I can tell you this, before we're going to go backwards here, and I'm going to tell you, for 6 genuine Stag fixed blades for $21.46 each, that's a no-brainer. It's a good deal, especially, look at the bottom one there.
That's a big boy right there.
This is like a Bob size. It's a big boy buoy. This was endorsed by Bob right here, I can tell you, because it's 14 inches. Seriously, Bob, this one here, there's $50 knife right there by itself.
You're only paying $128.75 for these. $403.20 of retail.
Yeah.
Now, each one of these does have a leather sheath.
Leather, yes. I didn't know. Have you ran this one before? You must have. Okay, I haven't. I don't get to be on as much as Bob, you know, but, you know, I'm getting there. I'm catching up to him. We have a good time. We're just kidding around. Folks, it's a great deal. And Bob, here's another trophy stag, 11 inches overall.
People, this is 6 pieces here, and like that huge stag that he just showed you, there's this great stag.
Check that out.
Yeah, if you're a dealer and you're thinking about putting some stag handle knives out there, 100 buoys with leather sheaths, you can get 6 of them here for $128.75. Buzz, what would you put that large knife out there for?
Oh, I would put that one out there at least $59.95. I mean, it's a big 14-inch with leather sheath.
All right, here's the Wild Turkey Steel Ranch. Now, let me tell you about these 7 pieces. First of all, retail's $186.82, but you're not paying that. On Cutlery Quarter Network, you're paying $72.50. That's $10.36 a piece. Now, Buzz, when you look at these, here's what you got. You got buffalo horn, ox horn, smooth bone, ox horn, and buffalo horn and ox horn again for each one of these patterns here.
Yes, so you've got a lot of sectioning here. Say that again, Bob, real quick.
Oh yeah, I'll do it for you because I know what you're talking about. You got buffalo horn, you got ox horn, then you got smooth bone, you got buffalo horn again, and then ox horn again out there towards the end.
Yeah, that's the order of the sectioning in each one of these, and you can see from each pattern this has a lot of variance in it. These vary a lot. Beautiful, and what I love about them, it's just a real icing on the cake. I love that Derringer shield you're getting with every one of them. All 7 of these, only $10.36 each. They've set the price right on these. You get the 4 5/8 cents. That's this big.
I do not know how they do this for this price point, and I'm going to tell you why. The consistency for these is on the horn to cut it and get it in there is different. So you got to be careful.
It's somebody that knows what they're doing. It's exactly right. Great deal. Wild Turkey, Steel Ranch, all 7, $72.50.
Here's the Marshall Damascus. All right. Retail $97.33. We've got you're going to pay $58.80 on this one. First of all, we're talking about Damascus. All of this for $58.80. Then you're talking about that S-curve brass guard. Then it looks like back there that we've got, is that buffalo horn back there?
On the, you mean the handle?
Yeah.
Yes,
And
yes.
it's pinned through there 3 times, a beautiful leather sheath. What's the overall length on this thing? It says 15 inches overall. That is a lot of Damascus, full tank. That is a $20 sheath, maybe $25 at double stitch with embossing on the outside.
Yeah, you're going to have an 11-inch blade.
I mean, I like the
11-inch
Braves too,
genuine
because
Damascus.
I really like they had Tehran throwing for the Braves.
Alan Talley down in Georgia, you're a winner. Alan, we're going to spin the wheel at the end of this hour, and you'll know what you have won. We appreciate you, Alan. Hey, let's look at this deal, Buzz. This is the Summer Sizzler. Now, this is a 3-piece set. No, you got the wrong, we got the wrong, there's, by the way, hold on, excuse me. That's the Sportsman's Dasho. We got the wrong graphics that we were reading over here. Let me name another name. Melanie Bardak in Indiana. You've won too, Melanie. Now we need to get the die shows. This is Sportsman's Die Show. There's 3 pieces here for $48.75. The graphics I read off, folks, we've been having some technical difficulties, are different, so now we got it straight. Now I want to show you what you're getting here, okay? And let me ask, does this include the stand?
It does.
Now you're getting all 3 pieces. This is carbon steel. And you're getting the stand for $48.75. What that breaks down to is you're getting this set here on this die show. You're getting this katana right here, faux hamon line. You're getting the artwork on the sheath. It's got artwork on the suka and, well, on the suba here. I don't know if I can turn it towards the camera. You can see.
And Bob, I don't mean to be rude.
And that's traditional tie right there. And they blacked out the faux eel here. And I mean, it's got a little bit of an edge to it.
Faux hamon line, but I want to tell the length, 39.25 on that.
39.25 on this one. Now you got 3 pieces, okay? And now remember, this stand comes with it, and that makes a big difference. You set this one on the mantle or in the office, somebody notices it. All 3 pieces for $48.75. Folks, that's $16.25 a piece for these, not including the stand, is it?
No, the stand we usually sell, that's extra. That's a $39.95 retail. The stand, stand.
Yeah, the retail is $263.28 here, okay? And I mean, look, even the stabbing knife here. Check this out.
Yeah.
What's the overall length on this right here? This
that
is
one
the
it
short
doesn't
one.
say, but we're going to tell 12. That one's going to be right at 17.
Okay. Same setup as before. You're getting all 3 pieces in this die show set. $263.28. Let's measure this center one here.
Okay.
If I can get it out of here without knocking this thing over. Now we had 39.5 inches.
39.25 on that one. So this one, 12. You're talking about 27.
27 inches here also. All 3 pieces and the stand. Is that not amazing?
Yeah, $48.75. And if you're a retailer, if you want to merchandise these or collect them, the point we're making, this is a vital piece we're giving you. If you want to sell them, Bob knows you can't just walk in, you can't just lay these down. We've got an instant merchandiser for you as well at $48.75. Sportsman's Die Show set, retail $263.28. Your price, $48.75. That's $16.25 each.
Okay, each one of these are sold separately. Ask your operators about it, but trust me, it's way less expensive to buy it this way right here, okay? And this is a super deal at $48.75. Retail of $263.28. You're only paying $48.75 for all 3 pieces plus the stand. There's some money to be made right there, Buzz.
Absolutely.
Here's the
Okay.
Aztec Steel Dragon. Wow, that's a lot of that.
Now, Bob, this is the first time you and I have sold this one individually. Usually this one comes in a set assortment. This is a mean-looking piece. It's a kukri style blade. Check this out, though. This is what I love. How'd you like to see that coming at you?
Wow. Wow. That's not your grandma's tomato knife.
No.
That's
a-
open mouth dragon right there at $34.50. Retails $99.95, Buzz.
Yeah, and it's got a cord wrap there.
Have you
as
noticed
can
the weight on it?
Yeah, this thing's not light. It's not like grossly heavy, but it's solid. You can feel this in your hand.
It's balanced out on that
Balanced
big end,
out.
too. Yeah.
It's a very nice piece. I love the wrap on the handle. And then you get, of course, a custom designed sheath. Now, Bob, check out the sheath, because the sheath is going to have a shoulder strap to it.
Yep, that's a big enough knife. You can put that over your shoulder. It's actually almost a short sword,
Yes.
or a fighting machete is what I like to call it.
Yeah, and look at the thickness. Check that out.
Yep.
Good shot there, whoever's got it. It's got a stone wash finish to it. Fabulous piece by S-Tech. $99.95 retail, and it feels like $100 in your hand. $34.50 is your price. All right, Shades of Abalone by Steel Warrior. Well, Bob, I believe we've got some abalone handle
I
knives.
believe you do, brother, and you've got it in, you got regular abalone in the green. You got kind of, what are they calling that back there in the back? That's kind of a reddish pink.
That one is they're calling it sand abalone, pink abalone, and purple abalone trapper.
Okay.
So, we've got 3 abalone trappers. Fingerprint, look, now each one of these, the one you get will look different from that, because these are natural sheets. Natural means that somebody has dove in the water and got these out of the
He's
water.
talking about natural handle material, not natural sheets. What he's saying is
No,
natural-
sheets, like a thin sliver sheet.
Oh, sheets. Okay.
yeah,
I'm
not
sorry.
sheaths. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah.
No, I misheard you. You were talking. You knew what you was talking about. Okay.
And you get the deluxe little jeweler's pouches. If you want to carry these, beautiful knives. Retail $257.76. Your price for all 3 only $58. They're by Steel Warrior, which automatically means they're Rockwell tested as well.
There's a lightning bolt. There's $10 right there. And the irony behind this was I was telling Sheila, I think the day that you and I introduced this one, Buzz, it was storming outside.
It was, and we could hear the lightning when we were talking about it.
I knew right then that was going to be a good seller right there.
Yeah, that's
that
exactly.
looks like an electrical storm going on there. It's got a seatbelt cutter and a glass breaker, and it is a assisted opening, and it's got that subdued blade. It is a good-looking knife. $10. We are selling the fool out of these things. It's by Elite Edge, so you know, no pun intended, that it's on cutting edge as far as design.
Well, it is. It's a great knife, got a rear side pocket clip, dual-sided thumb studs for very rapid opening. Great knife. Glass breaker, seatbelt cutter, black matte stainless steel finishing, and only $10. And ask your operator for the Tiger Tank. We have it. It's a brother knife. But watch how quick this opens. I mean, 5 inches closed. This is not a little knife. Look at that. Look at the command he has with that. And you can do that too with it. It can open up in less than a second. Only $10. Don't buy just one. Okay, the Snook Skinners. Now, this has been in the line for a long time now. Todd Boone always tells me about how that, you know, Jim Frost likes to name a lot of patterns after fish. And the Snook, I guess, is a type of fish. Is it? A bait? Helicopter?
I think it's that one right there.
He's talking about, it's a type of fish. It's not a Chinook. He's telling you it's a helicopter. That's a Chinook. It's a snook. It's a fish. Go ahead and go forward with this. Okay. Retail $105.16, $9.99 a piece.
Yeah, all 4 of them. Now, these are going to be 7 1/4 inches overall. These aren't little. On your monitor, and I was confused a little bit, these look small, but all 4 pieces only $39.95 with sheath.
Okay. And this is 4 pieces you're looking at here also too. Okay. $39.95, all 4 pieces, and I guarantee you there are great skinners.
Yeah, they are. They're Rockwell tested as well.
All right, here's the Rough Rider. That's the name brand on it. It's the Marlin Spike knife. And Buzz, this one is this pattern has been around for a long time. You were talking about how long this pattern's been around here.
This pattern has been around a long time. This knife originally, of course, people, and I'm gonna tell you, people collect these knives. They're called riggers knives. That's R-I-G-G-E-R-S. And they're water knives. Usually you could see old ones like all stainless frames on
Well,
them.
see, when your master's sitting up in the middle of the ship, you can't just have a pole sitting there and it hold that sail. All of those ropes coming down on the side of the ship are called the rigging.
Oh.
And they hold it up and pull the tension and get it to where it's taut up there.
Okay.
Much like if you see a big radio tower and have all the cables coming off of it, it's got enough tension that physically it's standing straight up. Well, if you get those knots tied in that,
Yes.
you got to get them out of it. You run that end down there and it'll do just that.
Yeah, and that's called a marlin spike there. Actually, the pattern, and then you've got the spike on the end. That's a great knife.
Must be because Marlin's got them big noses out there like that.
That's true.
Check it out here, Buzz. We got more of that Native American type artwork here. You got the feather. See the vein feather there? And that stonewash looking blade looks like a feather. Then you've got the Western, like Aztec and Native American type colors. You also got the beads tied off, I believe, with a leather cord there.
I love that jeweled lanyard. That's exactly right.
This is not only that, on top of all this, there's the chief right there on the guard plate. This is assisted opening and it's a liner lock.
It is. It's assisted opening, which means you can open this one up in less than a second. It's got a thumb stud. It's going to have also a rear side pocket clip, and you've got the colored artwork, the Aztec artwork colors on both sides. It's got that, I call it a jeweled thumb stud as well. Oh, of course, it's by Elite Edge. I never knew that. This doesn't surprise me at all. They have so many innovative, cool designs. It's an Elite Edge product. Makes perfect sense now. Bob, of all these we've sold, I've never known that's an Elite Edge until now. Folks, it's a great item, great quality, great price.
Stephen Saba in California, or Saba in California. Stephen, you are a winner. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. What do we got here?
What do we got here? St. Nick's Picks. Well, Christmas is coming up in December.
Yep.
And we've got St. Nick's Picks here. Now, Bob, we want to tell everybody, these are not what you think. These are 3.5 inches. These are the 3.5 inch toothpicks, not the 3 inch. This is our bigger frame. And we've got 5 of them here for you. And they're all genuine natural handle materials. They're stainless steel blades. You got a red pick bone, a blue pick bone, torch second cut, Cape Buffalo horn, and then we've got one that's a little bit darker red. There it is. Frost Cutlery shield on that dark red one. All 5 pieces, Bob, not even $5 a piece.
That's a super deal. $24.50. Retail $58.15. Buzz, the good folks at home are only paying $4.90 for these. And did you say these are traditional 3 inch?
No, they're not. That's why I said they're not. These are 3.5 inches closed.
Okay.
Yeah, this is our medium frame toothpick. These are 3.5 inch closed, nickel silver bolsters, clip blade, and again, 3.5 inch closed.
You know, Mr. and Mrs. Dealer could put that out there at $12.95 pretty easy.
Pretty
Only got
easy.
$4.90 in them.
That's right.
All right, what do we got going on here? Here's DEFCON Elite D2, and I believe that's D2 steel in this particular knife. This is almost a skeleton handle, but as you can see, it's custom made. This is a fantastic knife here.
It is. This is anodized aluminum on here, D2 steel. Retail on this, $240. Look at that. Great quality machined handle on that by DEFCON. Now check this out.
Yeah, the fit and finish on this is excellent.
Well, it's a smooth operator. Look at that. $98.75. This is one of those knives, Bob, you buy it It's a once in a lifetime knife. Buy this, don't lose it, and it'll last you
And
forever.
whatever you do, don't lay it down or somebody will snag it real quick.
Yeah, and this is what you get. You get a tension adjuster tool, as you can see there. And I don't know what's in the DEFCON baggie looking, the
Does that have a
cloth.
pocket clip on the back side over there?
Is that a pocket clip? Yes. Got a pocket clip on the rear side. That's a perfect knife.
I've only had that knife in my hand one time fooling with it for
I
just
have
a second.
too.
There's a lot of knife.
Okay, Docs in a box. All 8 of these only $68.75. We've got a lot of doctor's knives. Now, Bob, these are the traditional 3 3/4 inch, or some, it depends on how you measure them, 3 5/8 inches closed. These are all by Steel Warrior, which means they're Rockwell tested. And the really neat thing about these, you're not just getting a single blade doctor's knife, you're getting the doctor's knife with the spatula blade.
Yep. And I got to tell you something. Case are kind of marketing geniuses. They don't let anything get the pipeline too full. Supposedly, they've quit selling or cutting back, according to their executives here who talked to us one night on the doctor's
They're
knives.
not
putting
making
them
this
back in the vault.
vaulted
Yeah,
right
they're
now.
vaulted right now.
Yeah.
So we got them. This is our brand. And there's your smooth bone, red, white, and blue with the red, white, blue flag. There's buffalo horn. There's your zigzag blue. What do we got in that color right there?
Well,
Molasses?
we've got the abalone,
Looks
Cape
like
Buffalo
molasses,
horn,
doesn't
chestnut or molasses bone,
Yep.
the blue, the tusk pearl, that red, there's tusk pearl. Look at that. That is
There's
gorgeous.
strawberry zigzag.
Yes. We got the patriotic with the flag shield, the red, white, and blue smooth bone.
All right, retail. All right, what the retail is on this set, folks, is $226.10. You folks at home are only going to pay $68.75. That's $8.59 a piece.
That's it. And you get the spatula blade with all these. These are true doctor's knives, Rockwell tested by Steel Warrior, and only $68.75 for all 8 of them.
Here's the campfire special, 24 pieces for $58. Retail is $360.68. Now, before we even get started here, folks, you're only paying $2.42 a piece for each one of these knives that you see here. Now, you've got some straight blades there, too.
Yes, you do. You've got those rubberized buoys. And those are all, I love these buoys. We have these in assortments a lot of times. They're all 8.5 inches overall. You've got a gut hook blade, a drop point blade, another drop point blade with venting in the blade, and then you're going to have, well, there's another drop point blade. 12 black Vulture 3s, that's the 3-inch lock blade right there. Then you're going to have some 4.5-inch lock blades. The bottom line is your price here. Your price is $2.42. You got a bait knife as well. I want to show you this though. This one right here is what really makes this one worthwhile and a great deal. There you go. You've got the survival knife, 16 inches overall, black matte stainless steel blade. I'm gonna put it in front of the wheel, you can see it better. There you go.
That's a lot of knife.
Yeah, you get this in the assortment, all this for $2.42 each. That means,
Has that got a survival kit inside there, Buzz?
Drew, it does. Okay, this does, yes, there we go. You got the compass, got the survival kit. Yes, it sure does. Great deal on this, and of course, each one of these fixed blade knives is going to have a sheath as well. Retail is $360.68. We're going to sell them to you for $2.42 each. All 24 pieces are only $58. That's a fantastic deal. Campfire special, including the 16-inch buoy for $58. Okay, next up we've got the limited Stoneworks collection. Now we've got only about 5 dozen of these sets left at this point. All 7 pieces, I'm going to tell you the retail price on these is $806.52. So you're talking about about $110 each, up to $125.95 is the retail on average. We're going to sell these to you for $38.29 each. Now what this entails is you're going to get exotic, getting turquoise and genuine mother of pearl strip inlays, sunburst style embossed bolsters, file worked back springs, deluxe gift packaging. The box that you see these resting on there in the pedestal, that is a hard shell type box. It's by Silver Horse Stoneworks. All 7 pieces, $268. And I just want you to look before I go into the patterns. Look at the beautiful handles. That's turquoise with genuine mother of pearl. That's not plastic. That's genuine mother of pearl strip inlays encompassed by little tiny nickel silver strips. Now your patterns you get on all these, you're going to get the small saddle horn, the 4 1/4 inch full-size trapper, the 4-inch Wrangler stock knife, the 4-inch cigar whittler with dual pulls, the small saddle horn, love that pattern, 5-inch lock blade, 3-inch Texas toothpick, and the peanut. So we've got perfect patterns, beautiful craftsmanship, exotic handles at only $38.29 each, deluxe gift packaging. Now these are also issued, we only brought out 250 sets of these. They're etched there on the master blades, limited edition, 1 of 250. Order that set. That's a great collectible item. All 7, only $268. Chip away clearance. Now let me clarify that. I have a problem with the title of this, not a problem. I just want to make this clear. That doesn't mean we're blowing these out or we're having a fire sale because they're old stocks. This means chip away sale. This week's chip away sale, Terry's done a really good job here. He's got 2 of them for us. We've got not only 1 chip away, but 2. Now we got these back in. We had these on the website at $45.50 for the pair. We're offering them here on TV for $37. Now, one thing about this, I can tell you this pair, these are chip aways. They've got blood grooves in them. You see the blood grooves on the stainless steel clip blades. Now, the bottom one, I really like this because I don't know why, but on a fixed blade knife or a pocket knife, I love when they're finger groove contoured. This right here, it just rests perfectly. When you shut your palm, it just feels good. It just goes right to the contour of your palm. Now, these are carved bone, beautiful pressure dyed bone, carved out, chip away clearance, chip away sale, both pieces only $37. Okay, I love this knife. It's got a patriotic theme, of course. That is red, white, and blue sectioned smooth bone. It's a Steel Warrior Barlow. It's going to be the 3 3/8 size. And you see embellished on the front pocket end bolster, it reads Trump 2020. Of course, Donald Trump will be running for president again in 2020. And this one is even more special because what sets this one off to me, I love the shield. It's got the little round Liberty Bell logo shield, complete with the crack, just like the one in Philadelphia has. Beautiful little knife here, patriotic theme, Trump 2020. Steel Warrior fit and finish, Rockwell tested blades. Retail is $53.90. Bob and I have it for you for $16.87. It's the Trump Barlow.
Kenneth Kelly in Virginia. Kenneth Kelly in Virginia, you're a winner. Here's Jim's pick. 12 and about 1/4 inches up, maybe 12 and a half inches overall. It was $18.75. Your price is $12.88. And you've got a long clip blade. You've got some hardwood handles and buffalo horn there in the center. That is a brass guard you're looking at. A double stitch leather sheath with embossing on the outside. All of this for $12.88. It was $18.75.
That's right, retail $44.67. I believe this is Jim's pick number 16, and he always outdoes himself every week, and we're glad of it because it makes our job easier. We've got a good quantity supply on hand right now that I don't think they'll last past the airing of these shows. $12.88, and as Bob pointed out, that is 12 and a half inches. Big clip blade, nice coffin-shaped handle, full tank construction for only $12.88. You will not be disappointed.
Here's a Silver Horse Showcase Trio at $75. Now, you've got the turquoise, then you've got very broad bands now of the saltwater mother of pearl, and then you have sunburst bolsters on each one of these knives.
That's
You got
right.
a little bit of writing right there on that stonewash blade there,
Well,
Buzz.
the clip blade there reads limited edition 1 of 250. That's the Trapper. Then we've got the 4-inch Wrangler stock knife and the 4.5-inch big lock blade. These are totally exotic. Look at that beautiful blue turquoise, mother of pearl strip inlays. And oh yeah, and that's on both sides. We're not going to just give you, the front side. That's on both sides. And what really makes these stand out, you've got a deluxe hard shell type gift box that each one of these comes in. Retail $379.73. Your price $75 for the trio, each gift box, each exotic, and each beautiful.
Here's the add to order. Add to order is just what it means. When you've already placed an order, if you wish to buy this knife at a big discount, you can just add this to your order. You already have to have an order in place. This was $22.50.
Yep.
This one you can get for 16 1/4, 16 inches overall. That's a black subdued blade. That is a green rubber handle that you're seeing right there, and a steel black subdued guard. Now, you're also getting a tube that fits in that partially hollowed handle that has matches, hooks, and fishing line in there. And
Survival kit.
Do what now?
Survival kit.
There
right?
you go. It is survival
And
kit.
we got a compass on there too. Yeah.
You got a compass.
And a
that's
sharpening.
The sharpening stone goes on the outside of the sheath there.
Yes. Was $22.50. Add this to any existing order you're placing. Buy 1, buy 5, buy 10. You're only going to pay $16.25 each for them. You see the saw teeth there on the spine and the serrated on the top of the spine of the blade there. Non-glare finish, all-weather sheath included, and sharpening stone. That's very important. If you get it out and need to sharpen it, you'll need that stone. Only $16.25. Now, we also are offering Jim's Pick. Be sure and check that one out too. Okay, Bob, what do bears do in the woods?
Well, I know they'll fish if they get half a chance to. They will fish.
They'll
and
fish.
This mama bear right there has done got a fish in that trout stream down below there, and that gives you a kind of a wooded scene there. The knife fits down in between her and the baby cub. It's got a bear there on that faux crown stag handle, and it comes with that stand. Obviously, $16.50. Retails $39.95.
Yes, and you get that nice stand. That's a nice displayer built in that you get. And it's only $16.50. You see the bear design there. That's a really detailed design. It's got the, would that be a mama bear and its cub, I guess?
Looks like it to me.
Yep. And of course, bears, I've never understood how quick they are to get those salmon. They must be pretty quick to dip down in there and get that.
Well, not when those salmon are spawning, they jump right up out of the water at them.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, when
that's
they're
true.
spawning, it's kind of like it's a little bit easier. Besides, they've been doing it a while.
Yeah, well, that is true. Only $16.50. Well, Bob, we haven't
Kind of the
seen
first drive-through window of nature. Just sit there and wait on one of the selected fish.
Yeah, drive through. Bob, we haven't seen these in a while. I think we just got these back in.
We must have Boss Cutlery Oxhorn in this Dirt Buster frame. And Buzz talks about this a lot, and he's correct. In this Oxhorn, the color you see right there, we can't guarantee you'll get that color or any other color, because there you go. There's the other side. It looks different, but that is the beauty of this deal. Oxhorn comes, there's no two sides going to be alike.
No.
Excuse me, or no two knives going to be alike.
Nope. This is just like stag handle in the fact that there's no two alike. It's beautiful. Like that right there has a black and white streak, and then you've got the normal kind of like vanilla color on that Oxhorn piece. Then the back has that kind of amber look to it with black. This is a Dirt Buster. Now the special thing about this, it's 5 inches closed, and it's a locking. Has the drop point Skinner blade that locks. Retail $39.87. Your price $23.86. We've done very, very well with this frame and this handle material. Anything in this pattern has done good for us. We just got these back in. $23.86 is your price. Okay, we've got the skull snap. Now, it looks like on this one, Bob, somebody took a bite out of that blade.
It certainly does. Looks like I wouldn't want to mess with it, especially that guy, that skull right there. Looks like it needs a little denture work.
Yeah,
With spider webs all over it. And then there he is with his top hat like he's ready to go to the dance.
yep.
And that is a, if I'm not mistaken, that's a liner lock too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got the rear side pocket clip. It's going to have a thumb stud for quick opening. It's a liner lock. It's an assisted opener as well. That's what I was that's why I got confused. It's an assisted opener. That means you can open it up in less than a second. It's got that black matte stainless steel finish. Now here we go. There, check that out. We always want to show you this. It's easy for us to sit here and talk about it, but there you saw it. It'll open up in less than a second. Skull snapshot, only $12.82. Cobra Strike Stockman. Say that fast, Bob.
Don't say it too many times,
Cobra
but that's what
strikes.
it is. It's a Stockman with cobra skin that's had acrylic poured over it before it was placed in the handle as a mold there. It's by Steel Warrior Fit and Finish. That acrylic's to keep you from boogering up that cobra skin with keys and things that might be in your pocket. This is a Stockman pattern, very popular pattern. $38 is the retail. You only pay $19.95 here at Cutlery Quarter Network.
That's right. This is by Steel Warrior Fit and Finish. Cobra skin. Now, each one of these is going to be different. And isn't it etched? Has it got an etch on that blade? Okay, it reads, I believe it reads Cobra Strike, or I'm sorry, I don't, yeah, good, Cobra Strike. I love the etch on that blade. Bob, the first ones we got in did not have that. These are all etched. Cobra Strike, they're Rockwell tested, 440 stainless steel, $38 retail, your price, $19.95. Neat etch, neat handle, and great price, $19.95. Love that etch. Okay, Steel Warrior Fan Trio. These 3 pieces are going to run you $68. Now, 2 pieces, you've seen this pattern a lot that we've had on here. That's the coon skinners. Those are 6 inches overall. But then what's even more special, this goes back for a while. This is the original Steel Warrior fixed blade pattern that was made, the buck skinner. This one is going to be I believe it's 8 inches, yeah, 8 inches overall. Beautiful jade green bone handles. And Bob, these I guess magnetically work because we don't have a string holding them up there. It's a cool way to display them. I'm being funny there, but of course they're magnetic. And we're going to give you sheaths as well.
Retail $198.56. You will pay $68, pay $68 for all 3, plus you get that stand, and that's a unique way to display knives, whether it be retail or for the collector.
That's right. It's a perfect displayer, built right in, and it's a beautiful walnut craftsmanship as well. I love that jade green bone on that, and you're going to get the 3 sheaths because, you know, we build these things to use and carry, and certainly take these out and use them if you want to, or that would look great sitting on somebody's mantle, no doubt about that as well.
Here's the Special Force
Pit Bull.
Pit Bull. Okay, so you've got a Stockman up here. That looks like Oxhorn, and that looks like a Bulldog brand on there, Buzz.
It is.
And then you've got the Skinner down below here with the Oxhorn handle. It comes with that 800 denier nylon sheath.
Yeah, you've got the 4 3/4 inch. That's the Lakota Skinner, and I love that Oxhorn on it. That's full tank construction. That's a dandy little Skinner knife right there. And then you've got the Bulldog brand, genuine Oxhorn Wrangler stock knife. That's 4 inches closed, slanted nickel silver bolsters that have been crimped, Rockwell tested blades, the Bulldog Fighting Dog logo brass shield inlay, Fighting Dog handmade tang stamp on that master clip blade, $65.28. Bob, this is a steal of a deal. Get the Duo with the sheath for only $22.50. Beautiful handles. These are all going to vary. Buy you a couple of sets of those at that price.
Here's a Special Force Pit Bull at $27.80. That's 10 inches overall, and that is full tank construction, and it's that black subdued. There's a Special Force. That skeleton's got the bayonet in his mouth right there. There you go. 10 inches overall, Buzz. Retail of $58. That's stainless steel. That's that painted dark wood, and it comes with that 800 denier nylon sheath. I believe that's dark wood handle, isn't it?
Yes, yes. They're black wood, 10 inches overall. Nice thick blade on that. Special fortune. Look at that thick blade. All weather sheath. Yeah, that knife right there feels like every bit of $50 in your hand. Retail, of course, is $58. We've got it for you for only $27.80. The Pitbull. Black Hills Roosters. Okay, we've got an assortment here of 6 pieces. We're going to have a Black Hills steel fixed blade sheath knife. Now that's a Blackwood 9-inch Bowie. Of course, it includes a nylon sheath, stainless steel blade, stainless steel guard and pommel. But then we're going to have 5 buffalo horn crowing rooster patterns for you. We've got the 4-inch cigar whittler, the 4 1/4-inch large frame trapper, the 3 7/8 slim dog leg trapper, the 5-blade, I said 5-blade Kentucky Congress, and then we've got America's pattern, one of the top 3 patterns ever collected, the Peanut. Now these all the crowing rooster pocket knives, they're all going to have stainless steel blades, the crowing rooster round logo shield, buffalo horn handles, and retail on all these 6, is $168.27. Your price for the 6, $49.83, and that includes the Black Hills Steel 9-inch Bowie. That's a great deal on that, $8.31 each.
Retail $168.27 for all 6 pieces. You only pay $49.83, which, just like Buzz says, is $8.31 a piece for 6 pieces here, and that's a good-looking Hunter Bowie right there in the center. Here's the Little Jim Bowie red dozen. Now, these knives all look identical. That's because they're the way they are.
They are.
And there are a dozen of them. That's how they come in a package, and that's how dealers buy them. And this is the Barlow type of red dyed bone that you're seeing here. And the Barlow was made in England and started being made in the 1700s. And then we got craftsmen over here that started making them here. It's been around a long time. It's a very strong frame because you see when those blades open up, that steel on each side of them makes that blade sticking out there very strong.
Yeah, these are perfect carrying size. These are the 2.5 inches closed. We call this pattern here the Little Jim Bowie Barlow, and that's what it is. It's a perfect pocket-sized Barlow. This is what we call a dealer pack. These are individually boxed, and they will come in the bulk box that holds 12. Now, I'm going to give you an idea. I'm going to give you another alternative. If you're a salesman or if you've got a business and you want to give a freebie, a giveaway to reward your customers, buy these, a dozen for $49.95. For $49.95, this will make you money, just like this one right here will. A free knife. What's Bob saying? Give them a knife.
You give someone a knife, and they'll remember you for life.
That's right.
All right, here's the Shamrock Shimmy. All right, green, and that is a lime green if ever there was one.
Yes, or zombie green.
Zombie, yeah.
This is
$1.41 a piece for these knives. Retails $2.25. You only pay $16.80 for this set of 12.
No, I'm sorry to interrupt. These are 5 1/4 These aren't little. These are 5 1/4 inches overall.
And they are
closed. 5 1/4 inches closed. We're getting tired here. 5 1/4 inches. This is what we call the buckshot frame lock blade. This right here for $1.41 each. Retail is $2.25 on these. You know, this right here, if you've got a business, Bob, this is a perfect, if somebody spends, say, $40, give them a knife that's going to cost you $1, they'll come back to you.
Sure.
I mean, there's other alternatives other than buying and selling and collecting. You know, this right here, that can make you a lot of money.
Use it as an incentive tool.
That's the word,
They come back and purchase from you.
Shamrock Shimmy, all 12 pieces, a dealer dozen, $16.88.
Philip Gerls in Ohio. Philip Gerls, you are a winner. And we got one more name here before we spin this. Robert McDaniel from Texas. Robert McDaniel from Texas. You want me to go ahead and spin, Mr. Director? All right, round and round she goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Let's see what this comes up with here.
Come on.
Come on, come on,
Come on.
It may do it. It may do it. It may. Oh, wait.
Yes!
Oh, jackpot. All right.
That's the first time.
I've hit it a few times.
I've never hit it.
Yeah. So you'll get the jackpot on this.
It's a Prater Customs.
Yes, it's a Prater custom knife, is what I understand. We don't get to do that a whole lot. I've been doing this for years now, and I've only hit it about 4 or 5 times.
I've never hit it.
Okay, so anyway, for you folks that during that hour, you did real good, very, very good. Thank you for being with us. We had a super good time. We appreciate all of y'all, and without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. Don't forget about our giveaway over there on the Stoger 22 air rifle. Buzz and I want to say thank you, and remember this, you give someone a pocket knife, they'll remember you for life. See ya.